blasphemous talks.
Right. We're recording this tonight for section 26.
Pew pew. Goodbye, latte.
Yeah.
Get all in there.
Go
Yeah.
figures.
As needed.
Yeah.
All the ones you requested.
Oh dear.
Yeah, specific.
That's ominous.
All the ones that were requested. This is plural.
I'm excited. I think we're going to get a lot of action today.
Oh, yeah, that's what
You might for a
why I'm
couple of
whipping out
days,
my
depending on how stuff happens.
This may be a multi-session encounter. There's a lot of moving parts.
That's what I was thinking. Something like that.
Been a while.
It's been a while.
Oh. Somebody's
My placemat moved.
excited.
This is action. I was trying to push myself back in the table.
So much action.
Right.
I hate when that happens.
Okay, hold on. Can I set up, please?
The first test roll and rollies.
I picked my 2 die for those 3. Roll the best for me.
I want to do that
Oh,
too.
you always beat me with these dice. It's so unfair.
That
I
one's
am your
good.
superior.
These
Bow
two
down to
suck.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's been almost 10 years. Even though she was first.
By the way, my girlfriend bought you guys a new
That
thing
one's
for
good.
your floor.
What is it?
It's a grate for the
It's,
floor.
Oh.
Is it metal?
I don't know.
Is it metal so she doesn't step on it again?
I would be surprised if you bought a metal one. Just reinforce it.
I don't know if it's metal or not, but
Oh goodness.
Yeah, it's plastic looking for
she feels really bad about it. So.
It's a grate. She didn't break the fridge or anything.
I
It's
was more
alright.
worried about her leg.
Oh
or
my
her
God,
foot than
right.
I was
Well, I
about
mean,
the
you know,
grate.
I just had it amputated and she just walks with a peg leg. I still love her. Obviously, I mean, I gave her the damn ring.
Did you put it on her peg leg?
No, but I should have.
Here's time
That
for
bruise she got though was gnarly.
Yeah. She's tough, though. I mean, she beat cancer, so I mean, a bruise is.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Yeah.
I even asked her, I'm like, you want me to get a band-aid for you and wrap it up? She's like, no, I'm good.
I know you guys were also drinking, so I'm sure that also numbed the pain for her.
That's true. That was a fun night and we were sad that you did not show up.
Well, I was torn. I was like, I know she's gonna be safe at Zach's, but so I can't just bring myself to leave my cats alone during a potential tornado.
See, you could have just brought them too. All
No.
of the 5 of them got along.
No, because Ripley doesn't like other cats. She barely likes Cloud.
I think Mabby had the hardest time with all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just not having a good time.
Yeah.
I think it's just because he still has his bowels.
Yep. He had them big old bowel demon being big.
Cloud and Trinity don't mind other cats.
Get him grumpy.
Ripley. no.
Not so
Being all
much.
hot and
No,
bothered.
not at all.
Yep. Trust me, it's not easy having big balls bounced between your legs. It's
They only got slightly left one time the whole night, which was nice.
it was good. And Mabby just sat in this corner anyways.
Mm-hmm.
His favorite little corner.
Are those some of your work pants?
Man.
I checked her room, make sure she didn't hide it.
I look at your text and I saw who you're texting, and I can only imagine the sheer amount of panic it went through him, and he was like, wait, what do you mean?
He probably still has it in his room.
When is the next thing?
Okay, Firefox crashed.
Did it?
Yeah, we're trying to reopen it. And we're going to try one more time.
Alright. Like I said, she's an old girl. You just, if you gotta blow, there's like just blow on the cartridge on the side.
Just give it a good on.
It's 365. I just want to sign into Office.
favorite. That's what we picked. Just the fact that we haven't actually have a character with an alignment of evil. Like, straight, not neutral.
I
Straight
saw the first
evil.
campaign where it's just like the group isn't all just like that close. It's like some of them kind of don't like each other.
Maybe because some of us are evil.
I have not physically hurt any of y'all that bad.
It has been interesting.
I have not
DMing
betrayed
for
you
an
all
evil
once.
character
Right.
And having an evil character in the group.
And you do it so well.
Oh,
Like,
that's right.
You did it really, really
Yeah,
good
because
job.
I've seen it go poorly where they're like, let's just fucking kill them.
Right,
It's
it's
just
like,
like
how do
you can't blame them for going that way.
Special paladins in the group.
I think gave him a warning.
I work a
before the
fine
start of
line.
this.
I work a very fine line and I walk it well.
That's why you were so excited during the Gemini battle. No one's here to bother me about this. I can just do my thing.
But I also told him that I think if anyone could pull it off, it's him.
Yep. You
It's a
did.
finely crafted
Yes,
art.
I know that it's a... That's why I'm trying to sign in. I know that there's an account with that email.
Uh-oh. She's already on with you?
Oh man.
You're not Alex.
When in doubt, punch the screen. I hear it works great.
I don't like to touch me.
Especially when it's not your device.
Did you
Better
bring
you have to pay
fingers
for it.
off of me?
No, that means that I have to pay for it.
Come on, man.
No. There's no video evidence and
Just be bashful. She's not used to that sort of lady touch.
Yes.
Goodness
wrong?
gracious.
I can't open up to you. You said you asked your brothers if one of them could bring it.
I could also let you just use. Can you access that through a tablet? I could let you use my tablet.
I would feel bad.
I mean, I'm a generous person.
Just wing it.
Well, I mean, I could access my character sheet on my phone instead. It's not gonna kill me.
Use your...
I mean, I
Or
guess
is it
I guess I could. I
Yeah, you
mean,
can unplug that if you need to.
yeah.
Charge it.
I guess that would make more sense. In theory, it should be less taxing. Like, just
I'll also
be
be
on D&D.
I'll be at full in 10 minutes,
Yeah,
so it shouldn't take me much longer.
yeah. Elizabeth, if you'd like to try my tablet instead.
Hold on, it's looking like it's actually going to sign in now. We'll see. If it signs me in...
I will say it does. If you want to plug it in, it does typically run better if it's plugged in.
So, we roughly decided the plan that some of the party will be with at the temple. Specifically, Lynn.
I think the plan is for you guys to talk about stuff.
Right. But I'm just trying to figure out what we already kind of figured out.
Well, Crux is going to be kind of like our Trojan horse, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Orion is planning on going in there and then transforming into Crux. Now, are we trying to do that where I'm a fart and I infiltrate the camp as a fart, or try to get caught by them?
I think the initial idea was to get caught by them. So it's going to take a full minute to get the fart to being yourself again, and during that time you'll be incapacitated. So I don't know that you want to go into a fort of enemies and be incapacitated for a minute.
That's why you got to hide, like go under something. I don't know, in a closet or something.
Come on, closet.
Yeah. But it's just like the thing is, we have no guarantee that they're not going to just outright kill you.
What the
Or
idea
try to.
was that the more bodies they have, probably the more desecration they do to the temple.
Yeah.
They're trying to desecrate, so they would have an incentive to keep me alive, but maybe just beat me till I'm like barely alive.
Right.
But
in
then what
theory.
matters is as long as I turn into Crux, all my health will return because Crux is at full health.
Yeah.
And he has all his gear. And I would just essentially leave most of my gear on the ship and just kind of look like a stranger.
Yeah.
Like someone just like stumbled on the island or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
"Hey, fellas, what are you guys up to? Yeah, no country.
Take Pete's stance. do it harder.
God damn it, sissies. Call that a hit. Although I don't think they hit as lightly as one time. 1 damage.
Stop staring at me.
Now I'm riding them with Starbucks. Because I know Kenneth absolutely won't do it unless he gets some kind of benefit for it. And he loves Starbucks, so I'll give him $10 for Starbucks.
Are you at least at the point where you can do something with it?
Yeah. I'm just trying to get as I need to load once, because then it should be in your cache.
How many tabs?
It's one tab. It's one,
That's one too many.
it's one tab, but there's like 3
No, how?
pages in my document that I need to be able to open.
They're asking a
So
lot.
I know. I'm putting it in my cache, in his cache.
Said go easy.
Get it to load once, so that
If she won't explode, she'll just be like, we're gonna shut Firefox down.
Just close that for me. I don't think you really need it.
You didn't need that, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
It can run Doom though, so there's that, 30-year-old game.
It can still, it runs it smooth though.
Yeah.
There you go.
I play
That's
really
all you
old-ass
need.
games
That's all
on
you
it.
need.
I love those videos where people will try to run Doom on the most random of things as long as it has a screen, like a pregnancy test. That one was probably my favorite.
What?
Yeah.
You just
Okay, I think we're good. I think I can run with this. I can do everything else I need to do for my phone.
Alright. Just a pinch.
My latte.
Want to sit on my lap? There you go. Come on. You can do it. There you go. Yes, thank you. So sweet. She slid right off and tried to hold on to me for dear life. Who's at my door?
All right, Elizabeth, I just texted you the math that you wanted for at maximum how many zombies and undead I can maintain. And that's not including my 1 permanent zombie.
Okay, my
So
brother is bringing it.
Woo!
Your friend.
What did you have to bribe him with? Starbucks.
Is it Starbucks?
Yep. Christopher responded first, so He gets
Starbucks.
I think whoever arrives with it gets a Starbucks. They can fight over it on the way here. It's just whoever gets it here.
You guys
Riding in the same car.
Yes, whoever does the handoff gets
You guys
it.
ever seen the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Yes.
No.
It's like that. At the very beginning of the movie, Steve Martin is trying to get a cab, and there's a guy across the street, and it's Kevin Bacon. So they're like racing for this cab, and it's the most random cameo ever. And it was Kevin Bacon during his like Footloose days. It's probably the best Thanksgiving movie ever. It's really funny.
You like that better than The Nightmare Before Christmas?
That's not a Thanksgiving movie though.
It falls directly between Halloween and Christmas.
But-
I think
By
yes.
the way,
No, I mean
numbers math.
Steve Martin and John Candy are kind of hard
By
to
the
beat.
way, numbers math for zombies.
Yes.
So that's God's doing plays they essentially gave us inspiration. Right?
What?
Is that what it was?
What?
We got inspiration.
For what?
What was the last God's doing place, wasn't it? We had it for something.
I didn't get it.
Honey.
You don't have to maintain
Oh, yeah.
concentration for the love. For
It's
the
not
third-
concentration.
We tore up Fortuna's.
So
Or
just
not
happens.
Fortuna. What was her
Yeah.
name?
The
You
one
only,
person.
Nirvana's.
every 24 hours, I have to
Nirvana,
reassert
sorry.
control or else they go rapid.
Nirvana.
Nirvana.
We'll get
They
there
will attack
eventually.
anybody.
She's the
With the
priestess of
dangerous.
So that's not how many I can summon, that's how many I can maintain control of. It'll take several days to summon that many. It is.
just a little fruit.
Summon wise, I can create per day.
And that
2,
that
4,
includes
6,
the thing that I gave you at
8,
the
9,
beginning of the
10,
campaign.
12. Say that one more time.
That includes the thing that
Yes.
I gave you at the beginning of the campaign.
Yes, it does.
The thing she gave you at the beginning of the campaign.
There was something I gave him so that he would be able to
2, 4,
summon
6,
earlier because he needed it for his backstory to make sense.
Yeah, the servants.
Yeah. So I let him have it at an earlier level than he was supposed to have it. Alright. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Yep.
Sure.
Ready to go.
Now who's doing the recap?
Who wants to do the recap?
Oh, we didn't decide that, did we?
I don't think we did. Forget. I forget.
If anybody doesn't want to offer to do it, I will do it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Go for
I
it.
feel like I kind of do it every other time. I don't want it to feel like I'm hogging it.
No, I just
Nope.
genuinely don't remember exactly everything that happened.
Artemis was just apathetic as hell.
Previously, on Call of the Forgotten Kingdom, we clarified our timelines. We talked about what exactly the discrepancies between the formal timeline and now the prime timeline was. We then received letters from Kai summoning us to his position, and after Orion scryed on Kai to make sure it wasn't a trap, we thought of that genius idea, but we didn't think to warn him that we are now a Flying Dutchman of sorts. So when we showed up, he fired upon us. But luckily, we were able to defuse the situation rather quickly, and we talked with Kai about the Mesoloth who have taken a bunch of prisoners on an island. I believe the island is called Zavro, and we're approaching Zavro, the island, whether it's called Zavro or not, with a plan of attack. One of our plans was to use Orion/Crux as a Trojan horse full of zombies to create a distraction and retrieve the 1 and 2 Gonstones that are present in this place, because I think there might be 2 of them. I know that Obsidian, the gentleman that we met, had one, if I'm not mistaken. And that was kind of it. We just had a huge discussion about what exactly our plan of attack is. I think we left off there, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Alright, so overnight, you guys end up staying on the main ship to help with plans and putting things together. They inform you, or Kai agrees to head out towards Nessi's domain to try to pick up some friends for Olegu. Much to his, against his better judgment. Let's put it that way. And while you guys are milling about doing your things, you guys can decide
We do
what
need to
all...
sleep and eat this first day because we got off the boat.
Yeah. You guys need to decide what all you want to do as far as prep. They do have common weaponry aboard the ship, common weaponry, common armor. So if any of you guys wanted to borrow something, they're willing to lend you.
I need many
goods.
bow and arrows. Hail of arrows.
They might have to work on having those brought with another.
That's fine.
And having them secure those for you. As far, other than that, however, we're going to have an Olegu moment.
Yeah, because you have dreams.
I do have dreams.
Love how Zach takes it as the cue to get the music ready.
So, that first night, Olegu, in the middle of the night, probably about midnight, thereabouts, has a dream. In this dream, he sees himself standing in front of the group on an island, staring at a giant dragon turtle. The turtle has been staked to the ground by its hands and feet, so to speak. And there are chains that go through, because they're like giant stakes with a big round opening at the top. An islet, there you go. And there are chains that come up through those stakes and over the top of the shell, and then there are more stakes out to the sides, and they're like bounded into the earth to prevent the dragon turtle from moving. As he stares at the dragon turtle, Stratos climbs up the turtle and to the shell, and manages, after sticking his hand in and wiggling it around, to pull the shell out, to pull a godstone out. However, the moment he does, the dragon turtle forces itself from the ground, and the whole ground shakes, breaks apart, and in your dream, everything just falls apart as Earth just continues to fall into space for an unreasonable amount of time, and everyone is falling with the Earth,
Makes sense.
screaming.
Makes sense. Dreams are freaky that way.
And at some point, Stratus drops the godstone, but it stays in place and just continues to shine, and you watch as the light goes away as you guys continue to fall.
This is how the islands in Airborne were made.
Why do you keep dreaming about my death?
Why do you keep doing things that would kill you?
I have no control over it.
They're not dreams, they're premonitions.
That's worse.
As you continue to fall, you eventually startle awake, and you're falling out of bed. And you land with a thump.
That was a pitiful thought, but not again, Stratos. Why you always gotta do the dumb things? We kill him first, wait, and then we climb on and get the godstone. being threatened. Just falling endlessly. Alright, I'll go back to sleep. There's nobody in the room with me, right? I'm still alone. Other than my zombie friends.
Roll perception.
Oh, good lord. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
There are zombies in there.
What?
And there's zombies.
Jeffrey? Jimbo? Greg? Anybody?
Nothing.
Who took my zombies?
You get no response.
I'm gonna crawl up to my feet and go to the door and open the door.
You open the door and there's no one on the ship.
Who's driving this thing?
You just hear the creaking rattle of the ship. The sail pulls taut. The ship just continues to move along.
Anything? I just start pitching myself.
Roll wisdom. Save.
Save.
Those are your favorite.
How wise am I? Ooh, I'm pretty wise. It's gonna be 19.
You notice that you don't feel any pain.
God damn it. Alright, who is it? What unfathomable being do I need to pray fealty to? There can only be one. How are you doing? How can I serve you?
just hear a splash
From what side of the ship?
from the left side. Don't ask me the actual ship terms. I don't know.
Left will be port.
Port. Okay, so port side. Starboard is the other side.
Yep,
right?
starboard is right.
So from the port side.
I go to the port side. Lean on the rail.
I don't see anything. And in fact, the waters are black.
Is there a moon and
And
stars?
then you hear another splash, starboard side.
Is there a moon and stars? Oh, good.
And the wind just suddenly cuts off and stops. And you hear more shifting in the water as the boat starts to rock.
How can I be of service?
And then you hear this giant rainfall as on the port side, because you would have turned around starboard side when you heard the other splash, lifts up. This tentacle lifts up, and you just hear the almost like a giant waterfall.
Oh, hi, Nessi!
And then whack! The tentacle comes down, the ship breaks apart, and you fall out of bed again.
Bitch.
It hurts.
Oh, thank God. Why would Nessie be mad? What have I done? I'm still giving my offerings. Still thanking her and reminding her that she owes me. Nothing's changed. Gonna walk to my back window. Gonna drop 2 pieces of gold in the water and say, I understand you're mad. Can you please tell me why? I am but a dumb mortal who does not understand. And then go back to sleep.
I love how you just go back to sleep.
There's nothing I can do. Oh, my zombies in my room?
Huh?
Are my zombies in my room?
Yes, you're
Oh, fantastic.
And that is the end of our Olegu moment.
Packs with Eldritch Terrors are quite frustrating.
We're terrible communicators.
They really are. No communication skills.
Hey, Tiny.
It's pretty common for gods.
Shiny.
Can we make sure that we always have like an open line of communication? So if you're mad at me, you tell me what's going on.
If I'm not mad at you, can I just destroy the thing I'm mad at?
We'll workshop it.
As long as I get to smacky smack sometimes.
I mean, like, you can smacky smack sometimes, but please remember, as you grow, you're gonna smacky smack me into oblivion.
Well, but not you, Shiny. You're my Shiny.
Yeah, Shiny, you're the program. It's other Shinies.
You can smacky smack him sometimes.
I'm not with you. I'm just your conscience.
Oh, I thought this was a conversation we were all
I
having.
don't want to die.
You don't want to die? Why would you die? Is your mom mad at Olegu right now?
She'll be mad at anyone who hurts him. He's mom's.
Do you know what your mom promised Olegu?
No.
Alright. You gonna go see if we can find some fish?
Fish.
Alright, we're gonna go fishing.
Alright, Zaphros. Zaphros? No.
Zordon?
Zathras, yes. Zathras here to help. Zordon.
Zordon.
It would be that would be an interesting twist. Where's this verbal look? Artymiz,
What?
may I speak with you for a moment?
Yeah, give me just a second.
Just kind of close.
Just gonna hear, some moving around and crashing and shit. Fuck. What's up?
May I come in and speak with you privately?
One more second.
Okay.
Okay, it's all good.
Alright.
Come in.
I noticed that you've been stressed here recently. We haven't
Yeah.
had much time to talk as a group, especially on the question of our family trees. I know that you've been struggling with
Had to
that.
bring that up, didn't you?
Listen,
I was just trying to get over it by making potions, and then you bring it up again.
well, I'm actually kind of the one that needs to vent this time. So, so when I saw my family tree, I didn't. King Regis Odiusburg was missing.
Who's that?
That's my father. My mother, Queen Quistis, was on the tree, but the king.
He's not your father.
Yikes.
What's the affair?
Okay.
But somebody else was present. Stratus was present on my family tree. And it occurred to me that he
Was close to
had
mom.
blue skin and red hair. I really never knew where he came from. I seem to also I've had these dreams where he was a centaur, but that just seems really random. So, where I come from, sometimes marriages are more like for political and other
And what?
benefits.
Do they mix races too?
Well, I'm beginning to think that while my parents had a decent friendship/relationship, I don't think that they were necessarily in love. I think that they were together to keep the kingdom afloat. And, I was paired with my wife for the same thing. The only difference was we've been in love since we were children, which is rare but not totally unheard of with arranged marriages. So
Can you check out this potion for me, please?
I'll give it a sniff. What does it smell like?
Daffodils.
Okay, what's in it?
Some
Love.
No.
some daffodils, some squirrel knuckles.
Can I make an Arcana check to see what kind of potion I think it is?
Sure.
17.
I think it might help you see invisibility.
I think this will be useful for our further trek. I see that you've made quite the progress. I think it'll be helpful for those of us that won't be able to do magic in the morning.
But the key is testing if it works.
Okay.
Test this out for me. And
Well-
I'll ignore the family thing.
Well, the thing is, I wanted to have a common thing so that way you didn't feel alone, and I honestly didn't want to feel alone either.
I think at this point I feel better off alone with my potions.
Okay, well, fair enough. It makes me feel, for what it's worth, it makes me feel better at least getting it off my chest. I think I have an awkward conversation I need to have with Lynn. And possibly Kai. I'll try the potion.
Okay.
What happens?
Well, what Artymiz is going to do is...
I know she doesn't have the hots for me. I know it's for somebody else, probably.
Somebody who's the same race.
So, I'm gonna have a shoe, and I'm gonna pour a potion on the shoe, and then for me it's gonna disappear. Is it still there?
No, do I still see it?
Did you drink the potion?
I did drink the potion.
Did it work? Do you still see
It
it?
just looks like a regular shoe to me, Artymiz.
That means it worked. But, hang on, tell me, do you feel this?
Yes?
Potion of invisibility, successful.
Alright, well, I just wanted to share that and see how you're doing. I'll try to... friends share, that's what I was always taught by King Regis.
We were taught by very different people.
But yes, good luck tomorrow.
If we're sharing, then I think I'll get something off my chest, too.
Okay.
Having some internal struggles with my mother and my father
Same.
after seeing that mirror.
Same.
My mother's a human, and my father's a wolf like me.
Okay.
But I was brought up by humans, and I was always told that I was just special because I didn't look like everybody else. So I was never really able to play with the kids there because I was different. Obviously stronger and faster,
Better.
but I wouldn't say that, but in a sense, yes.
You're stronger.
But when it came down to it, I didn't understand why. So I was always alone. So when all the kids got older and started getting with other kids, I was just left on the sidelines, not understanding why. It makes sense.
Would it make you feel better if we played catch sometime? Since you missed out on that?
No, it's not that. It's that I've realized I've had feelings for someone for a while, and I just don't know how to bring it up.
Oh, who, may I ask who that someone might... It's not Olegu, is it?
No,
Okay, great, because you could do so much better.
definitely not the turtle.
Get ready for the turtle.
Alright, well, whenever you're ready, tell me. If you don't want to tell me, that's fine, but take from somebody that has lost their life, don't wait too long.
That's true, they've already been in and out a few times, but
Well, I appreciate the conversation. I will see you in the morning. And as I'm facing the door, I appreciate the relief. You are great.
apparently that's what I'm good at, being alone and keeping things to myself. But back to these potions, because I need to get prepared.
say that Olegu and Lynn were in the hallway and we heard the thanks for letting me get off that getting that out. It was crazy. See both of us jumped in the hallway like what?
Go, 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 go.
I'm gonna do right now.
Total ragged.
That's all I got for the night.
Are we still? Words are hard. Are we still sailing with Kai's ship? Okay.
Your ship is just attached.
Okay. I would like to have a conversation with him, focused predominantly on what was it? Like getting updates about the realm and just kind of seeing where they know people are like troops are moving and stuff.
I was in the middle of making a note when I had to step up. What potion was it that you successfully made?
Potion of see invisibility.
It worked very well. I was able to see a shoe.
And then that shoe hit you.
Just to make sure that it still fits. Out of daffodils and squirrel knuckles.
Still got a beaver dick, right? Still got
Okay.
the beaver dick.
So you just want to talk to Kai?
To get info of what's going on in the realm, to kind of
Maybe
get
already
up to
used
date, because throughout the academies, like really, the messages have not been direct, and they've not been like really, they've always been coded. So to get around to that, or now that we have the time to like actually talk face to face, I want to kind of
Do you have specific questions about specific places?
not really, just kind of like a what's the status of everything? Like, give me the updates.
So basically,
What are the
chaos
dates?
has been being sown following your guys' footsteps. Every time you
My
place the
favorite.
Godstone, more magic has come back to the realms, and people who have prayed at temples before, they magically get tattoos. They don't all get blessings. Blessings are very rare. There's only a handful of people who've received blessings, and most of those people have ended up going to Fortana to be trained as a priest or priestess. So you guys are kind of the exception to the rule. I don't know if you tell him that, but you get that impression at least.
Okay.
In all of the lands that you guys have ended up placing a Godstone, the Mezzaloth have a harder time trying to reclaim anything.
God on our side.
Yeah, you got angry gods on your side.
Just got angry. That's fantastic.
Cool. With
And they do know that the Mezzaloth numbers drop significantly following a Godstone event, which is what they've started to be called, is Godstone events.
okay. Sweets. In addition to that, kind of later on, I'll let him know what I found out while looking at our family tree on the Isle of Myrta. Let me go back to the session notes. What's this? I don't know if it was this session before.
I appreciate the inception.
He's experiencing the kick. He's just got to kick Olegu into a tub of bath water.
I let him know, or I tell him that based on what I saw on the island of Morto, our parents are still alive. But thinking back, would Zordon have been on my family tree?
No.
Okay. I tell him that as well. I don't necessarily use Zordon's name unless we've had that conversation where he starts to prefer it. But
As of now, I do not think that conversation has been had.
okay, that was my assumption too. But I let him know that Mom and Dad are still kicking it, and Stratos was not on our family tree. But all of the rest of our siblings were deceased.
And he is surprised by the idea that they could potentially be alive. And when he's talking to you, he tells you that the last time they were seen was in Atlantis, the city of Atlantis, prior to Bessie's Range. And no one's been to Atlantis since the start of Bessie's Range. So they have no idea what the inside of the storm looks like.
What like the eye of the storm looks like. Okay. I will ask him if he knows of anybody being possessed by the gods within the Godstone, and if the plan was to take off Yadro's and Maliki's Godstones as well. Or if they were always planned to kind of stay in place in the temple. Then I'm going to ask him to describe Atlantis to me, because all I really remember is the very end when it was really violent, and that's through the eyes of a 4-year-old.
It was considered a place of advanced technology. We had vehicles that could fly. We had public transport pools everywhere. Lots of fountains. The city is built by man. It is not a naturally occurring island. And it's built in concentric circles. Each circle further out from the first, and separated by waterways.
Okay. Cool. After kind of chatting about him with some of his memories of it, which we don't have to necessarily roleplay, I am going to ask him if he plans to ever have children, so that way the line can continue.
He's tried.
Okay.
To no success.
Do you think that it's perhaps because you were not you when you were inside of disguise?
Is
No
it
idea.
a fertility problem, or you just can't get laid problem?
I am going to ask. I'm going to like visibly wince, and then I'm going to be like, so I'm going to leave this topic alone in like 2 seconds, but unfortunately it involves both of us. Is this a you need a better wingman problem, or...
I think I did just fine with my wife.
Oh! Your wife? Who is your wife?
She passed many summers ago.
I'm sorry. Was she going on a hunch? Was she a druid?
No.
No. Okay. Then apparently there's another Kai who's married to a druid outside of here or there. I will say that if he ever wants to talk about her, I would be happy to listen, but I've taken up a lot of his time up to this point, so I'll leave him be unless there's anything that he wants to share with me.
You'd want to learn about the sister you didn't know you had?
Yes, but if it's a painful memory, I would not ask somebody to bare their soul to me after I just asked if they needed a wingman.
Maybe he does now.
Olegu, I'm trying to have tact.
What's tact?
Exactly. I'm gonna ask him what her name was, though. If he's willing to share that with me.
Farron.
Alright. I am going to give him a hug and go make sure that Olegu isn't upsetting Val.
I hope Val doesn't like her direct ship upgrade. Be more grateful in the future.
So this is all on our way to our mission.
To pick up bodies.
We need to collect skeletons.
So how long is that truck taking us to get to?
Probably only about 2 days.
And then from that location to...
Another 3, so you guys are going to cut it pretty close. It'll take 3 or 4 days to get there.
Okay.
It'll give you basically 24 hours, you're told by Kai, once you're there, to get shit done.
Do any of Kai's ships have paddles? Oars?
They do not have oars yet.
War
Oars do
planning.
not seem common.
War planning. Where's the Norseman? You know?
I am going to have a conversation with Artymiz at some point during that trek.
1 second, I'm dealing with a message.
It's $20 at Starbucks now. The rate just went up.
Okay. So what did you want to do?
Conversation with Artymiz at least at some point.
Okay.
Before we
Let
get
Artemis do her thing and then you can have a conversation.
Okay.
Artemis do her thing. You know how angry she gets when she can't do her thing.
Yeah.
Truly feral.
At least now.
You can just say it out loud because I'm going to have to ask
4.
her a few things. Okay. Can you roll perception for me?
Len?
I need to remove the things. What is my perception?
Does it beat a 4?
Yes. It's a 10.
You watch Artemis go into your room and then leave.
How long was she in there?
Like, maybe half a minute. And she, like, scurried out. And was looking around to make sure she wasn't caught.
Artemis' love interest is you?
Does she see me?
No.
Okay. I want to go into my room and see what's different, if anything's been moved or anything like that.
You go into your room and you find a flower on your bed.
Is it a daffodil?
What's that?
It's a flower.
Why the creepy furry one with flowers?
The perfect description.
Beats me.
Can I eat flower?
Do you want to eat flower, or do you want to see if you can preserve it to be a shiny in your collection?
More shinies!
Yeah. We'll see if we can't get it dipped in gold or something.
And he does this little wiggle dance.
Excellent. So I'm going to take the flower. Do I know what kind of flower it is?
I don't know what type of flower is it.
Just like, what kind of flowers would grow on the island that we were just at? Just something I would have found. just thought it was pretty.
There would probably be actually lots of like
Like a tiger lily or something.
you could do tiger lily, you could do orchids, you could do.
I'm doing an orchid.
Okay. Alright. Is it just the flower?
Nope.
Oh.
Looks straight like a vagina.
100%.
I don't even know what orchids look like. Hang
Burning
on.
flower?
Oh no, those are pretty.
They are really pretty. You know, Shiny, this
Look at the middle
is
bit.
a really pretty plant. The flower is interesting. I'm gonna
Could be
scoop
like
it
that.
up.
It looks like that.
I'm gonna scoop it up and I'm gonna put it like on a table. And I'm just
It
gonna.
doesn't have roots.
I just
Just gonna do a lap
orchid in
to
that
make
one.
sure to see if anything else was changed.
No.
Okay.
Nothing.
Is your underwear drawer open?
Everything's so folded how you left it.
Is that new ones in there?
She would have asked for some of my potions, so I would have left those on her like bedside table too.
Okay. That.
See, that is understandable. That I'm confused about when I get a flower. And then I'm gonna look at Tiny and be like,
Are you confused?
Of course, because she thinks
Doesn't
that
make
it's
sense.
Stratos and Artymiz. Not Artymiz and Lynn.
you think Lynn's noticing any of that?
I know Lynn. I know you're barely noticing any of that.
You wanna fire up the freestyle? Okay. Cool beans.
You're not gonna investigate that?
The flower?
Yeah.
Is it a magic flower?
Just a flower.
Is it a tasty flower?
Well, I said Tiny couldn't eat it.
You said you were gonna dip in gold.
I was gonna dip it in gold and give it to Tiny. I might actually go try and find Stratos to ask for his opinion, because I know that Olegu is just gonna give me a bunch of weird shit.
Excuse you.
And Orion, while very helpful, has a previous relationship with Artymiz, and so I don't want to shatter that. But I also know that Orion wanted to have a conversation with Artymiz. So I don't care if that's nice. But I'm just gonna go talk to Stratos and be like, hi, so I got this weird flower. What does that mean?
Flower?
Mm-hmm.
Why the flower's weird?
It's just a flower.
I didn't do it.
I didn't think you did. I think Artymiz gave me a flower while she was dropping off some potions for me.
No.
I don't know what that means. Tiny wants to eat it. I said we
Well,
could get it dipped in gold instead, so that
maybe
way Tiny
it seemed like it was a gift.
Yeah, we're gonna dip it in gold so that way Tiny has a gold flower.
Well, maybe you should ask Artymiz about it. I don't think it's my place to say one way or the
You
other.
gotta ask Lynn.
But I want to know your opinion.
I just gave you my opinion. I think you should ask Artymiz.
That's not an
best advice you
opinion.
could
That's a
possibly
cop-out.
I can't give you my full opinion because I've been sworn to secrecy.
By who?
By a higher power.
By a god or by Artymiz?
I don't know which one I'd be more afraid of.
Have you all been meeting in secret again in your rooms? I did notice that you walked out recently.
Oh, her and
Okay, well I'll leave
hold
the
on.
out.
Her and I were just having a conversation about my parents.
She walks away. Can you roll a dex save?
Dex save.
Yep.
19.
You take a step forward, and as you do, you about slip on your rump, and you manage to catch yourself, and there's just a random puddle of water on the floor in front of you. And you just hear a tiny whisper, I don't like secrets.
You turn around after I said we were just talking about my parents.
Well, I'm pretty
He's
sure
wet.
that
Is he
you were
related?
saying, we were just talking about my parents while, Tiny's going, I don't like secrets. So I'm gonna turn around slowly, and I'm gonna be petting, Tiny, and I'm gonna be, apologies for the small eldritch horror, and then I'm gonna continue walking.
My father's not King Regis Odiusberg.
Oh, I'll stop.
He wasn't on my tree.
Ooh. I'm sorry. Who was on your tree?
Stratos, the palace god that taught me to fight.
But the woman that you have always thought of as your mother was still your mother?
Yes, Quistis Otisburg was on my tree. Thing is, Stratos didn't really talk much about where he came from. He had very pronounced red hair, blue skin, and could breathe underwater.
Did he pop a tail?
Sometimes when he swam. So I've also had dreams about him being a centaur, but that seems really random. So I don't know how arranged marriages work here, but sometimes the couple isn't always in love. It's more of a political arrangement. My marriage to Lalandra is a little different. We've been exchanging letters since we were kids, so we've had that connection. Not that my parents didn't seem friendly, but I always just assumed that I was... Maybe that's why my sister hated me so much, because I was not the king's real offspring.
Did you have a pleasant relationship with the king?
Yes.
Did you have a fatherly, father-child relationship with him?
Yes, I learned very much from the king.
So,
He taught me everything I know about being a leader.
and you can have a variety of parents, right? Like,
Sure, I
Jim.
suppose.
Jim wasn't my dad, he wasn't even my uncle, but there is no denying that he single-handedly is the reason why I'm still alive today, but also that he is a large force of what was guiding me through my life. So while he is not my dad, and he is not truly my uncle, that does not take away from the role that he's had in my life, nor the love that he gave to me. And so in the same way that even if the male you called dad didn't actually end up being your father,
Yeah.
it doesn't detract from that relationship.
I know, and I don't think that necessarily they were sneaking around. It's not uncommon for relationships like that to be open, if you will. But as far as I know, my sister was the daughter of the king.
Well, from what you've told us, it sounds like your sister was kind of a bitch, but
I mean, she's family. But yeah, that is what Artymiz and I were talking about, nothing more.
well,
I just wanted to know that she had somebody that she could relate to, and that didn't really seem to help her.
okay. I appreciate you being open with me. Quite honestly, what goes on behind your closed doors is none of my business, so long as you are both consenting adults.
Well, it's nothing like that, so.
I appreciate that. I just like to tease.
Well, thank you.
So
That's what family does. And he
Yeah.
just very awkwardly pokes you.
I'm gonna poke him back and I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna tease you continuously for the rest of our
I
lives.
don't know if Stratos was a direct descendant of yours and Kai, so just if the royal family got split off a very long time ago, I don't know how they ended up with the Feywild, but I will help however I can.
Well, I appreciate that. And just for
I
transparency,
will also be curious to know whether or not I can handle a god so well in my high elf form, because I'm still technically half Atlantean royal. It just doesn't show, so I'll be curious to see how that works.
I think it would be
it.
really interesting. I think it would be really interesting to see as well. And if you're comfortable trying that out, we can absolutely do it.
Probably with a godstone, with a good god, they'll just zap me instead of curse me.
And maybe in their temple, so that way, or close to their temple, so that way the curse will get resolved quickly if they zap me. But yeah, I appreciate your honesty, and in return I'll give you some. When I looked at the tree on Mortar's Isle, I did not see your name on my family tree.
Perhaps my royal side of the family is just far too removed.
It could be. No, you will always be welcome at family reunions, no matter how much we dwindle, even if we all die.
Well, thank you. But if you do decide to talk to Artymiz, good luck.
I appreciate that. I don't know that I'm going to be doing that, but I do appreciate that. And for what it's worth, I think we're all here to support you. Maybe not all of you, but I'm not going to speak for the rest of them either. I think Kai and I will support you if you go back to the land that you grew up in and try and reclaim him there. I think you should tell him who you are.
We'll cross that bridge once the wall is down. The fog.
Zordon, I will follow your lead with that.
Nope.
And I will choose.
Potion bargaining.
Alright. Now I want to hear this conversation.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Artymiz,
Yeah,
are you busy?
just making potions and getting everybody's stuff together.
Good. Do you have a moment to talk?
Sure.
I'm gonna wait till you open your door. I'm not gonna try to open your door.
Come over here.
Somewhere over there.
Under the bed. What's up?
So we're getting closer to, I think, our first stop. So that way Olegu can get some undead, I believe he's doing. I can't remember exactly. I was curious. So the plan is to get Crux onto the island.
Okay.
I was wondering, do you have anything that you think might be useful for him to have? Because he'll be able to keep all of his potions. So anything I give him, he'll be able to keep. What do you think
Well,
would be useful for him while he's on the island?
and you'll see just rows that I built of just potions, and they're nicely labeled in alphabetical order. Anything you see here, take a look and tell me what you think.
And so there's been something I've been reluctant to give you,
Okay.
given your position on mixing.
Meaning?
Exactly what it sounds like.
He's gonna reach into his bag and he's gonna pull out a tattered notebook.
Okay.
Looks very old. It even looks slightly burnt on the corners.
Mm-hmm.
This is a family heirloom of mine. I found it at my old home after I went back to visit, and I found it destroyed. It was my father Leo's. I wanted to give it to you now that you know more about your past. It might shed some light on your mother and your father and their relationship. I know that your position on mixing races is that it's blasphemous, but you should know that your mother and your father really felt the opposite.
First, Stratos, Zordon, what's his face comes in here talking to me about that. Now you come in here talking to me about that. Let me see the book.
I'm gonna hand it to you.
I'll read this in a moment while I'm stuff. See anything that might help?
Those potions of invisibility look handy.
Okay.
Being able to disappear is always helpful.
Well, I have 5 of those.
Well, I don't want to clear you out, just in case anybody else in the group might need them. May I have 3?
Yeah.
Because I may also want to use some.
Yeah, Olegu just cleared me out of almost all my arcane locks.
It doesn't surprise me.
He tried to buy all 5, but I reluctantly kept 1, even though I made $75 off the 4th one, so I was only going to give him 3.
He
But-
paid you for
75 gold
a piece?
for the last one.
Oh, I see.
He was very persuasive.
So get the first 3 for free and then pay after that sort of deal?
Well, I was trying to have enough for everybody, because it takes me a while to make these potions, but I couldn't pass up
Cold hard
some more
cash.
gold. But persuaded me to 75, but I still got the 80.
Well, you should know that your father was much different than the rest of his people, and you'll read that in that book. So much to a point where he fought side by side with my father, which was definitely unheard of at that time.
I believe it.
So, and I never officially got a chance to thank you for saving Crux's life.
What do you mean?
That night during the storm, where you accidentally threw a net on him, and he rolled off the ship, you went diving in, even though you're afraid of swimming.
I mean, Lynn's been...
It's almost like you didn't even think about it. It's like your spell was cast on you. Instinctively turned and dove right into the water. It was very brave.
I would contribute that to Lynn helping me swim. And I know Olegu had something to do with it, but I'll just let that slide.
He is inspiration.
But
He's a
yeah,
powerful wizard. And you're a powerful
potion
crafter.
crafter,
Absolutely.
potion maker.
You definitely improved since you first got here.
Yeah, I do like to kind of spend my time alone in my room and just do my own thing. Not really one to be around everybody when it comes to it. But it's been useful, at least. I've been making myself useful, I hope. Lynn seems to think so, which is nice. She compliments me a lot. See the little tail wagging a little bit.
That's nice. Well, I'm glad that you've made friends with the group. I know it took a while for you to kind of come out of your shell. Like, I've known you for a long time, but none of these people ever met you. So, and I know the water's been really getting to you. So I'm glad to see you've overcame your fear for the most part. And you've gone swimming more than you ever have in your entire life.
I mean, we're on a boat. I don't think I have much of a choice.
You
But
could
this cloak of
always-
manta has been very helpful.
But read the book, and you tell me what you think, and hopefully it changes your, at least gives you some comfort that you're not alone. And a lot of people thought that way. A lot of people thought Mixie was blasphemous and wrong, but they made you, and you saved my life and Chris's life. So.
True.
But I'll think about the rest of the potions. There is quite a lot to look at. Do you have perhaps like a menu?
Yeah. Right here.
Do you have like a copy of it? Okay. May I borrow it?
Yeah, absolutely. I check my stock almost every day when I make new things, but I found I can only make up to 5 total because I don't have enough vials to put them in. So the ones that I have, I can only at least have 5 of each right now. But that's definitely improvement from the few, and I've learned how to make a few new spells with us adventuring and going around, which is pretty nice. That new
Just wanted to make
invisibility
sure, 'cause you
and
said
seeing
something
invisibility, which Zordon checked out for me. It works. I
Well,
threw an
that's-
invisible shoe at him.
I'm sure he was surprised.
It was probably a highlight of my night.
Okay. Well, I'll give you back your menu after I take a look at it and let you know if I want anything else.
Yeah, and you said you wanted invisibility?
3 of them.
3? Okay.
Anyway, I hope you have a good rest of your night. I'll see you if you come up on the top deck.
Like the bird's nest?
No, just the top
The
deck.
house nest.
I see everything up there. I'm always in the house nest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm always in my room, so.
Always watching this house.
Turn and walk away, looking over your list.
Okay. Bye.
Alright. So you guys end up pulling up. I need to play loud real quick. You guys end up
Nothing wrong with that.
coming upon, or Kai tells you that you're coming upon what is fondly referred to as the shipyard, i.e., the graveyard of
boneyard.
Nessi ships.
Alright. So, my thoughts is,
Your thoughts is?
we don't summon them all at once, we just collect the skeletons to bring with us.
Have we talked about we're going to get down there? Because we're probably going to want to check in with Nessie before we just start stealing bodies. If somebody stole bodies that you had sunk to the bottom of the ocean, would you be super happy? Yeah, so we probably want to check in with Mom first.
It's better if I stay on the ship. Mommy should know I'm here.
Yeah. So you're going to stay in my room, right?
Oh, you stay in your room.
But I might be helping.
But if something happens, I have to be there.
We'll work it out. We'll workshop it.
Alright. Time to approach and make a prayer at the Temple of Nessi. Anybody like to join me and go on to say hi to Nessie?
I will.
Fantastic.
What's the worst that could happen?
Artymiz? Wanna come say hi to my favorite Eldritch Horror?
So are you planning to have them take the ship right above the castle and then you're just going to drop down?
I would love to, but I need to craft some things that you took almost all my inventory of.
I paid for it.
That's true. That's why I'm not too mad.
So
But I'm
as
getting
you're
practicing.
Getting close, the wind starts to slow, and
the
then it
doldrums.
stops. And you guys are dead in the water.
Did we get there, or did we stop before we got there?
You stopped before you got there. You're probably, I don't know, 5 miles out.
Tiny, please go below deck. Does this feel natural to you? Just weather? Does it not feel like Mom's maybe stopped the weather?
Maybe you can go downstairs and help Artymiz make potions.
Artymiz isn't downstairs.
Can I eat the shinies?
What shinies are you wanting to eat, friend?
All the shinies she makes.
Are the potions shiny?
Yes.
Are they shiny because they're magical? I don't think Artymiz is really gonna like that. And then quietly direct you, Tiny. Maybe you can see if she has any flowers.
Like the gold ones? And he plops down onto the floor and he's just gonna swish. And then he starts to slide along the floor.
I imagine it's a very messy ground traversal.
You know.
Very uncoordinated. Just wants tentacles slapping and pulling.
You're doing a really good job. You're being very brave. So Tiny is walking after you.
Oh, nice.
And when he gets to you, he's just gonna hold on to your arm the whole time.
Yep, I'll just lean down and let him.
Alright, so let's go meet this Eldritch Horror.
You'd like to come?
To, like, see the Eldritch Horror?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you?
Roll perception.
Does this feel natural?
Who?
Me? Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna kind of nudge Tiny up to my
That's
shoulder
fine.
so that way my arm is free.
Let's go.
Woohoo.
You hear a splash out in the water, but you know the water's dead.
How far out? Like right next to the ship, or like kind of far out?
Probably about a quarter of a mile out. Like, you hear it, though.
But I don't see anything, I just hear.
Yeah, you see this spot where there's, like, some waves that are, like, rippling out, but the rest of the water is dead.
Do
It's
I
out
get,
on the port side of the ship.
based on like the size of the ripples and the size of, or how loud the sound was, do I get the impression that that was Nessie's like tentacle or something like that?
Roll insight.
Do I hear the splash?
Oof, an 11.
No, you don't know. You just know that something happened and it was reasonably large.
There was a disturbance in the water just now.
Like a
Maybe
splash?
massive. And that's what it sounded like. Rather large splash.
Nessi, we've come to see you!
You are still on friendly terms with her, correct?
Of course.
Okay.
Do you have gold to give to her?
Always.
Would you like to go give her some gold right now?
Well, we're not within...
Everybody else at the table roll perception.
We're not within the castle. Why would we give it before then? Well, that's gonna be good. Wait, my perception. What's that? That's gonna be
6.
22. That works.
21. With a natural 19. Popped up.
So you two hear it, and you hear it again. You're just gonna hear all of them now. There's another splash. This time closer to the boat and on the starboard side towards the rear.
Manta is still with us, Manny.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing
Now,
great, Alex.
something we haven't discussed, since Crux and I share the same soul, would Manny respond the same to me, or only
Since
to?
I
Crux?
made the curses work that way, yes.
Okay. I do have beast speech, so I'm going to, with my wings, fly down, hover just above the water, and speak to Manny. Does he come up and call for him? And beast speech, so I can speak the language.
No.
He doesn't come up.
Do you have a bond with them? I can't remember.
I believe so. It's been so long. I believe it was.
Aww.
It was like a companionship, like a ranger's companion, or like my companion. But I don't think it's really a bond, like a mental bond.
It should, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it's your beast companion.
And do beast companions have?
And you can speak to all creatures, or to creatures of all, sea creatures of all kind, but there's no guarantee they will listen to you. So we can automatically speak to sea creatures because of that blessing.
But there's no bond.
What is the...
Definition.
Yeah, beast companion.
Well, that would really be you. Whatever you want it to be, like how quick. Like, are you saying bond as in like a soul bond, as if I would like
No,
know if he was
more
in the general
like
area?
Yes, please.
Because some companion creatures have like links with their person. I just don't remember if beast companions do or not.
And by link, you mean
Verbally command. No. So you don't have any kind of link to it. Okay. So yeah, so it just doesn't respond. Because, remember my seahorse? I had a link, like a psychic link with it.
okay? Yeah. I don't have any psychic link with Manny. I would
So you
just
can't speak with them from the...
because I have beast speech. I have the ability to speak, speak to animals whenever I
Yeah.
want.
And that blessing lets you speak to all aquatic animals.
So he doesn't respond.
Nope.
So hovering above the water, I'm just gonna dip my head into the water and do a quick little 360 with my neck. And I have devil's sight, so everything for 120 feet looks like daylight to me.
Wow.
So I can see everything 120 feet in a 360 radius. Do I see anything?
I've got to get back to my table to go.
Okay, that's right.
Cake's good, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
You did good, Ryan.
Oh.
I love that image. His head just spinning around.
Underwater.
Do you guys have more forks?
I'm using a spoon.
I'm using a spoon too.
Spoon part 2.
Chop.
Part 3.
It's soft enough. The spoon just
Grab it with your hand.
Like you did with the
You
butter
didn't
this
want to
morning?
spoon it?
I don't like eating cake with spoons. Oh, this is gonna sound weird, but it changes the taste.
Oh, interesting.
I think it changes the texture for sure.
I think it changes the amount that goes in your mouth.
Yours is the next birthday, right? And you went white chocolate macadamia cookies.
Alex, did we do anything for your birthday? I don't remember.
You guys forgot.
They got me the chocolate cookies
No,
with
that made me really nice cookies.
delicious cookies.
It's about time you guys remembered.
Alright. So you look down into the water
Yesterday. So
and staring up at you, taking up the whole space underneath the ship, looking right at you, is a very angry looking Nessie. Not a friendly Nessie. And as soon as Nessie sees you, they're going to make an attack.
Okay.
So,
It's just
everyone roll, what you would call it?
Initiative?
Initiative, thank you.
Okay.
You guys are surprised, and she is going to hit you first.
I'm not very surprised.
I do have something for that. Who would be within 30 feet of me? So I have the short bow of warning. This magic weapon warns you of danger. While the weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised, except when we're incapacitated.
Well, between the two of us, because I've got one of those too, would everybody that's up deck be aware of what's happening?
Yeah, I won't give you guys the surprise condition, but she's still going to get one off on you first.
Right, because I definitely wasn't anticipating her attacking, given Olegu's statement of, yeah, sure, I'm on great terms with it.
I would pull Nessie out. I'd appreciate it so that I could draw the ship.
Yes,
I would have been back in my room with Tiny. Would have came out for a quick second, and then went back in.
You still would have been aware
How big is
of
the ship?
his thing.
Because remember, I've got those ship cutouts if you want to use that instead. Should be.
It's
Are they
it's
too
a large ship, which is my concern, because I think the ships in here are small.
So you're saying mine aren't big enough?
that's what I heard, Alex.
Yeah.
I told him to go back in
I'll
his room.
remember that.
Yelled for me.
Because this is like the size of the minnow.
Yeah.
And you
Was
guys
that not what we're on right now?
Yes, this is the one you guys are on.
Yeah.
But, well, you guys are on Kai's ship.
Are we?
I thought we were on our ship.
Yeah, I thought so
No,
too.
because you guys have been traveling with Kai.
I thought we were just like
Yeah, but our ship was
Tied to his.
tied to their ship, so what we have, so we didn't have to eat, drink, or anything like that. Utilize the abilities of our.
But you guys have been going back and forth and talking to people.
I might have been
Okay,
the only
cool.
one going back and forth.
Yeah, I've been on the ship the whole time.
Okay, well then you guys are all skeletons then. She's the only one who's not.
Yeah, I thought we were just
you
ship
might
buddies.
be on the other ship. You guys are probably on the minnow then.
And that's why Ness is attacking me. Like, wow, what is that? A skeleton owl. With the little bird bones.
Oh boy.
Suddenly, an owl pellet drops out of his mouth.
Guys, I tubed it.
I wasn't planning to do that for a couple hours.
I was saving that for later.
That was such a
That's plank. No one's walking plank.
good hell.
Do you need me to move more this way, or you get that way?
Could you just scoot
Backwards?
Yeah.
Do you want cannons?
Yes!
Do you want
I need... I forget how many you guys have. Someone has to have this. Whoever has the stats on your ship, that'd be helpful.
Let's see if I can find it.
And then on the other ship, there are 2 D12 cannons and 4 D8 cannons.
I don't have that many cannons.
That's fine. We can use other indicators.
I have enough for our ship.
Okay.
So I think we have 4. Where's my minnow? My minnow.
So this is the minnow.
Yep, 4 8-pound cannons.
Those are planks. Did you bring the tentacle things or no?
I did not bring the tentacle things.
Okay.
Tentacle things.
You know what? For scaling purposes,
We're level 11.
oh hey look! This is gonna be perfect for later.
Yes, it would.
Do you? Unless you have a dragon turtle.
Not one that's put together.
Not one that's put together. I mean, like, you can put it together.
I still have, shoot. Why am I forgetting?
Turtle Hydra?
Yeah, well, but I'm forgetting her name. It's like that was the main villain. Why am I forgetting that name?
Gattaca?
Gattara.
Okay, so I'm going to, for scaling purposes, so these are going to be 10-foot squares.
So the minnow, Kai ship?
Yep.
It's the female
And since
version.
these two
Gamera.
don't matter because the two ships are butted up, unless you guys want to separate.
We can move them.
She is not the friend
Yeah.
of all children.
That's just ready to start.
And then
Joining
there
chat.
are 3 6 cannons total over here. Could you put? Do you have 2 spare D12s and 4 spare D? I forget if they're D8s or D6s, regular sized cannons.
See, I have so many spare everything.
True.
Because then we can just indicate the size of the different.
2 D12s. You can do the rest.
Como se llama?
Well, I need to figure out if they're the D6s. So I'll wait for her to get to that.
It's a llama. Yeah, no, I can see what you thought it might have been.
From a distance,
Yep.
I could not tell that was lava.
I get it.
I was like, did she just?
Like that one's better.
Okay.
It does kind of like a penis from far away.
I was like, I have some concerns.
Some of them are better than others.
I'm honestly surprised none of us, especially this guy here,
Alright, so
doesn't have
2
like
D6s
a dice
on either
with a dick
side.
on it.
Because those are
Yeah,
D6 cannons.
that's
So like that, or two,
Yeah.
2, 2, 2.
It's
No, like
it's,
that.
It's
Okay.
it's
Chester's
honey
always
I
enough.
love how he's upright once in that 20.
It is fitting.
And then that one, he's falling on his head.
So, by the way,
Tentacles?
Whoa!
tentacles.
Those are the tentacles that are popping up.
Testicles?
And Nessie's head is going to come out on that side.
Those two.
Good boy.
We love her.
Have you
Did
told me
you?
if I have right now?
When did you find that one?
We've had them for a while.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have. Was it?
We fought it with this hooligan.
We-
Yes, again.
We've had it for much longer than that. I just don't remember when.
I have pictures.
That was a cool
Way back
encounter.
when.
That was a cool encounter.
Alright, how many zombies do I have?
So are we placing our figs too?
Yes.
Me and
So you
Molly.
guys need to
These are
determine
10 foot squares.
what ship you were on, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, she broke the news to Cam that she was thinking about going to Dollar Bin tomorrow. And you would think when she tells him that she like broke his favorite toy. He's like,
I
no.
His reaction cracks me up every
She's
time I'm
like,
on
okay.
it.
dude, she let you pick out what.
I
While
know.
while you're standing up.
It's great. It's a magical place.
Happy to see you.
Thank you.
Like that. She's happy to see you. Oh, look you.
Yeah, you feel the tentacle go somewhere.
Where does he go?
Oh goodness.
She produces a lot
Where
of
you at?
moisture though.
Where did the meeples end up? So I don't want to
I'm in the worst position.
The meeples? They should be in one of those drawers.
The meeps.
The meeps.
The
dirty
beady
meeps.
beeps, the beady boop boop,
The dirty
beady boop
meeps
boop,
are
beady
over
boop.
there in the basket.
Wop wop.
Check the basket.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just grope
So-
around in there, you'll feel them.
For
Yeah.
size reference on
Yeah.
Nessie, Nessie is larger than
Oh, easy there. That wasn't something important, was it?
Nope, it wasn't the vent.
It was just a bed.
Nessie is larger than Gargantuan. Nessie takes
Let's
up
not magnetize. Nessie takes up.
this entire space underneath the ships.
Oh, lovely.
Oh.
I don't think we've had to talk about sizing before.
Nope.
Not for Nessie.
No, Alex and I got to pass that conversation on top of it.
It's like we're there.
So as pretty as that figure is that Trey brought, and it's really pretty.
Ooh.
That's like the size of Nessie's head.
Oh,
Makes sense.
well, that's adorable.
And I did check. Yes, they can be that big.
Oh yeah.
It's adorable and a little deplorable.
big enough?
It's a
closer.
Kraken, not a Hydra.
It's
But now I'm gonna have to add a Hydra somewhere just so that we have to use that.
Hey, we'll check them out.
I got it for my birthday, along with 3 other stuffed animals.
That is something we haven't fought yet as a group, as a Hydra.
Did you want to use my Mariah? Did you want to use my
Ash?
seahorse to represent Tiny?
Oh.
Since we don't have a Tiny.
Ooh, do we have the cat?
Meow.
We have
I
the
thought.
cat.
Did we not find a printable Tiny?
We do.
I don't
It's
think
not
it's
printed?
printed yet.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's printed.
Because I want a copy. I remember that.
Don't worry. My zombies are our own cannon force.
It's too bad I didn't give somebody Gift of Alacrity.
The cat.
So
The
these
cat
are the
be with
tentacles.
me.
Yep, those represent the tentacles.
One's coming for me. And one's coming to attack me, right? And one's coming straight for me.
Yep.
So it makes sense. I'm right there.
It'll be one under the water. So, because I thought you were leaning over the side.
No, I was using my wings flying. I was hovering over the water, and then I dipped my head under the water.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Hold up, I'm pulling up my...
Just seeing what was under there.
Just floating above the water like.
These none of us are surprised.
I mean, I'm in my room with potions, not aware of what's going on.
I think Artymiz might be the one that's surprised.
Say,
Open
I
my
didn't
door.
hear about this. I'm not surprised.
See tentacles, close my door. They'll handle
Oh,
it.
see, I wonder it's because of all of my gold. All of my gambling money.
She's like, you gave me 2. All that I know you have, I can smell it on you.
I'm literally bringing it to you. I'm not gonna make you go fetch that much gold. What kind of
You-
servant would I be?
Negotiate with your demigod.
Your Eldritch Horror.
Plead with them.
Come on, Nessie, you still owe me a favor. If you
And if-
don't want to pay up, tell me we could come to a new deal.
And if I recall, she attacked us last time because I tried to take a piece of gold.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, maybe Sky's ship will just be phenomenal. What, Krakens only have, what, 500 HP? 600?
We can take
Maybe it's only like 450, I don't know.
We got it. They say nothing.
Was it before or after the Taurus?
September 27, 2022 is when I finished it. I know it's after the Taurus. It was the one immediately after the Taurus.
It all could end right here.
Is that, you really think that's what she's, like, she might be interested in?
You don't know how much gold I have from that gambling.
But do you think that's really what she might be interested in?
It's very likely.
It could also just be that, you know, he's not giving her the temple she promised.
Give her the what?
Giving her the temple she promised.
I did promise
Come on,
a
give us
solid
some
gold
time.
statue, but I don't remember that because of time.
Oh,
But God implied that Nessie does because of Eldritch Horror.
Well, yeah, Tiny knows that timey-wimey bullshit happened. And Tiny's tiny.
Tiny is tiny.
Well, I'm reading my stat block, so I can remember what all it was.
Hey, if we're 5 miles away from the temple, though, probably not going to be in her lair.
That is a positive way to look at it.
I think we have infinite amount of time to think before it
Alright.
else.
I'm gonna need a map later for this.
I completely forgot what my initiative was.
I still have my dice out. Is it that one? Yeah.
That works.
Sure, that'll do.
Alright, I have a new initiative roll. It's not great.
There you go. At least I'm not at half health anymore.
Yeah.
It's not bad. You can kind of watch things play out and figure out what you want to say to him.
Exactly.
Nessie, baby.
Baby.
Let's look after an
Calm
arrangement.
down.
Nessie, darling,
Oh,
darling.
you're getting so upset over nothing.
Nessie, my
We're
favorite.
literally going to you.
Wait, we're gonna get your gold statue and your temple. We're shopping right now for you.
What's the
Your
rush?
deception's high, isn't it?
I know.
Just sweet talker.
It's above a 20 if I roll above a 7.
Wow, what's
It's
your
a plus
charisma?
13. My charisma is plus 5.
He's got 20.
Nice. So is mine. That's fine.
Alright.
That's because my warlock spells.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Uh huh.
Props not.
What did you say?
Props not.
Yeah, at least
Do
you're
we
not the one
have
with the head on
the
the
Do we have the big die out?
No,
Oh, it's the big blue one's right over
You,
there.
you did not gift us with rating.
Yep.
Well, I think we know what it is now.
I think we know what it's
It's a
become.
nat 20 for Nessie.
That's right. Misty's on a roll.
Let's hope she doesn't get a nat 20 against you.
She's like, 2 ships? 2 ships for the team?
Maybe she hates Kai.
That could be it. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's Kai. Maybe he's the problem.
You think that it's Kai and not you, considering you had that dream?
Wasn't Kai like, I mean, they're not allies.
What if she senses Tiny on the ship and that's what
I
she's
think
for?
Tiny's been rejected, pretty much, right? It's kind of like, you're born, you go off, you do your thing. sort of
Yeah, I think it's more along the lines of like, well, I had you, now go. Like, you can
Get
figure
you.
yourself.
Get out of here.
You can find your own place.
What are you doing here?
All right,
What are you still doing here? You're a day old, for God's sakes.
Have some
Go.
self-respect.
Right. Do you want the big blue die? It's right behind you. If you wanted it.
Big blue.
Are you gonna roll the initiative for Nessie on that?
May as
And that's
well.
gonna be our rating for the day.
Big die for
For big gal.
a big gal.
For a big gal tour.
Anybody roll natural 20 for their initiative?
I roll a 6.
Oh dear, she's
Because
laughing. I don't know if that's a 20 or a 1. It sounded horrible.
It's not good for us.
Oh, God.
It's scary. Oh, a 20. Oh, dang.
I get start with Cardiac Inspiration.
Okay.
That's fair.
So, since I'm in my room, I have no idea what's going on right now.
Alright, not yet, I guess.
Nope.
Such a good job.
I'm just chilling in the
16
room with Tiny,
times
having a little conversation.
Look at the gills.
Look at the
Look
gills!
at the gills, bruh.
Look at the
Has a piece of detail.
Giving Tiny little vials to shake up and all its 8
There's
tentacles.
many life in that penny.
Paid off. Really paid off.
Oh yeah, I'm still working on that lightning statue.
Yeah.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
Alright, so your rolls, let's deal with them. Well, we know Nessie gets to go first.
We don't know.
Somebody could have a higher dexterity.
Is
Now
there
20
a-
doesn't mean first.
That's
True.
That's
That's very true.
Alright, so Olegu, what was yours?
6.
See? We know.
Olegu was the
I'll do
This
the
is me.
one. He's the shit.
That's a safe bet.
Elizabeth, you need more light.
Just while I'm trying to do these. Here, this
Okay.
works.
Where is
We need to
that?
put that on, right?
Lynn is 15.
Want us to put this on real fast?
Huh?
Lynn's 15.
Okay.
Mine's 9. With advantage. I avoided a nat 1.
Oh, dang.
Alright, Artymiz?
Are you wanting me to roll even though I'm not really around right
Yeah,
now?
you said
Yes,
roll
that's
initiative.
not
I guess
roll
you're still technically.
I was
Right.
not
18.
aware.
Do it. Do it.
Crux. Eight.
We're off to a great start.
Yeah.
We're
Ryan,
on
what was
Kai's
yours?
ship.
Orion, what was yours?
9.
9.
Yeah, I'm fast.
What about Kai and his ship? I got it.
They're NPCs, they don't
You're slow to react as she comes reaching.
The
They
yeah.
also rolled a nat 20.
Oh. Good for them.
Well, Elizabeth is on a roll today.
That's right.
We are not.
She's gonna roll really good for Kai.
Okay, so who wants to pull Kai's card of inspiration? I'll have someone else pull it.
Desi, let the birthday girl do it.
Oh, okay, okay.
No pressure. Get that Joker.
What you got?
7's not bad.
Yep.
That's a good additive.
He's got literally one more than the Kraken.
Don't worry, my zombies, as long as they're alive, can handle the cannons. Or we unleash hell.
Nice.
Are we unleashing hell, or are you going to talk your way out of this?
We'll find out, but just in case.
Alright, so Kai is just going to be manning cannons in order to make this
Streamline?
streamline. Okay, so he's just going to be manning cannons on the ship. He's just going to be getting orders. You guys don't have to worry about the other ship. They're just going to keep firing. That's all they're going to do.
Okay.
You guys are going to have to worry about maneuvering your own ship once.
Are we able to maneuver without wind?
No.
I'm creative.
Alright, so you get to deal with Snacky Burst.
Manny knew when to do
Get smacky smacked.
it. Manny just dipped. Before he even got here, Manny left or he's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Just got eaten first.
Get out of
Had a little
here.
snack.
Oh, they've got appetizers. How high?
Right. You gonna whack me?
Yep.
Oh boy. I can take
What's your 2 hit?
14.
So it's got a plus 18 to hit.
Hey, still rolling that one.
So basically, unless I roll in that one, it hits.
That's right.
Okay, so it's gonna hit. And you are going to take 33 bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled.
Silvery barbs.
Oh.
It probably won't help.
But I'm gonna give him advantage.
Okay, you're still hit. You're still gonna take 33 damage. You are grappled.
Yeah, okay.
Hopefully.
You are currently restrained by the tentacle. And you cannot, because of the size of the creature, you cannot force your way out with a counter strength. Just because of creature size.
There are other ways.
I just wanted to make sure you knew.
I got you.
Alright. So,
I got you.
I made you take how much
We can
damage?
create wind.
33. Just a little.
Just a little bit. Alright.
Gods have wind.
Top of the round, the Kraken is going to take a full turn. It is going to multi-attack. So it's going to take you and fling you. Because it can fling.
Okay.
And you are going to fling 120 feet.
Would you be able to
Soar.
try and fly?
So can I use my reaction to catch myself with my wings 120 feet away from him? I'm wait for the last second before I hit the
Yes.
water.
Yes.
So I wait get as far away from as
Or just
possible.
like start gliding.
So you are 120
Thanks.
feet this way, away from the Kraken.
Objectively, you're in the safest spot.
And remember, squares are 10 foot
Gotcha.
in order to deal with size. Alright. The rest of you, you've got 2 more tentacles coming your way at the boats.
He's going to eat.
Okay. What is the boat's AC?
The boat's AC is... What part of the boat?
Oh. Which part?
Yeah, there's different ACs.
What are the two
Helm,
parts of the boat?
sails.
Hull, helm, sails.
The hull is the front of the ship. The helm is...
The
back-
hull is the outside of the ship. The helm is what controls the ship. The sails are the sails.
So it would be the hull.
18. Or, no, 15.
Alright, so it's going to hit.
I assume.
And I'm gonna give someone my book because I've got a lot to deal with the Kraken. If someone doesn't mind tracking AC on the other ship.
I can do that.
Won't do that.
Give all
Can't
of
wait
you
to see
time
how much
to
better
think
Kai
about
ship is than ours.
I mean,
But they're not skeletons.
Looking at a
Losers.
skeletal bird
Put him
being
on
like
the-
pulled through the water.
Well,
and
he's off the
suddenly-
ship. He's no longer
Yeah,
skeleton.
I know.
I'm a full bird. Free bird.
Does Nessie have true sight? Does Nessie see the skeletons? Or she see us?
I mean, True Sight still see skeletons.
Yeah.
You just see other versions too. I don't know.
So you would see the person's body and through them all the way to the skeletons?
Yeah, you would see both versions of them. They're
So like X-ray
present.
vision.
Yeah. Like that's what I see every time I'm on the ship. I see both. Yeah.
So would that mean you'd see 3 of me?
I would see the skeleton version of you, your other shape, and your normal shape. Yeah.
And the skeletal version of my other shape at the same time?
No,
I feel like
it's
it would
not
just be the
active.
shape that you were in.
Yeah, plus your bones. Yeah.
Nessie
Okay,
guys,
you guys are on an elven warship, but it only has the 6 working cannons.
Kai ship.
Mm-hmm.
Elven warship.
Yep. He's got to see. Alright, so both tentacles are going to hit.
No, it's mine.
Both holes are going to take 33 damage apiece.
5, 15, so 18.
So you're talking about the whole damage to Kai ship too.
Correct.
So how much?
33.
33. It probably is the damage threshold too.
Yeah, damage threshold.
It'll be next to the hit points for the whole.
I have great faith in your ability to do that. I just feel like that's going to be what keeps us afloat.
Yeah.
So that means it's 33 minus 15.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so 18.
Okay. And Kraken is going to move. And when it does, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more tentacles come out of the water.
Oh, good.
So there are a total of 8 tentacles writhing above your ships.
That's how many tentacles my mini has.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, our level 20 characters took care of a Kraken, so sure that our level 11 characters can do it.
With the help of 2 ships.
We have 3 ships left.
So Kai's ship is going to only use the port side cannons in order to fire up the 2 tentacles.
If our ship is smaller, can they just shoot over our ship?
No.
Worth a shot.
Sounds dangerous anyway.
Stop blowing holes in my ship.
They have a +7 to hit. Unless you do something different.
No, I am. They do have an upgrade, so 2 of their cannons are D12 cannons. And I think those are...
They're 5d10 plus 1 force damage on these. So,
Do you want that one?
yeah.
Seems like a
What is it? Let me see.
5d10 plus 1 force damage, but it's a hit 28 on the cannons.
Yes, you get the... Those are the big cannons.
Yep. So normally
Plus
20
7 to hit.
damage.
20, yeah.
Do you want
Or-
to, if it's an upgrade, do you want to add like +2 for each die, so another 10, so 38?
Yeah, we'll do that. Just to make this more streamlined. Because I actually rolled them when they fought you guys.
Okay.
So both of those are going to hit, as well as the hard hitter. So what do the 2 regular ones do?
38 damage.
38 damage apiece.
Yep.
Okay. So, and then the other one does force damage.
76,
So that's
116.
tentacle 1, 2.
It's a good start.
Tentacles 1 and 2.
my bigger cannons.
Alright,
Yeah, that's the problem.
Stratus.
So we're fighting this thing. That's what's happening.
Maybe it's not even Nessi, maybe it's a rival Kraken.
We saw Nessie before. Does this look exactly like the Kraken we saw months ago?
All you've seen so far are tentacles.
So I haven't seen the head.
Nope.
The head has not come out yet.
I'm the only one that's seen the head.
The head is currently under the water, below the ships.
Alright, I dive off. Vile creature!
That's a choice.
You dove into the water?
Yeah, then I turn my fin. I am Zordon Odiusberg of the Feywild and Atlantis kingdoms. Yield or be destroyed. And,
Do you hold an action?
huh?
Do you hold an action?
No, I'm gonna strike first.
Oh yeah. Strike first.
Did we hear this?
Set the
Or
tone,
is it all
that's right.
underwater?
It's all underwater.
12.
Huh?
12 to hit.
The tentacle. Right? That's what you're trying for?
Yep.
Does 12 hit the big tentacle? Where's the dodge?
Probably not.
Let's read this.
My second hit definitely hits.
Nessi weapons for what?
14 is your AC.
I don't know
on the
what
tentacle.
Okay, so I hit a natural 20 on the second
Source of
hit,
power.
Okay.
and that's gonna be
Tiny.
Yeah, tiny.
it's gonna be a defensive flourish.
So you're on tentacle 7.
Number 7, my lord.
So it's gonna be 11 slashing. That is magical. And with the defensive flourish, I'll boost my AC from 15 to 16. Then I will bonus action use Dagger of Warning to stab into it again. Dude,
Nice.
it's another natural 20.
Oh yeah.
You need it.
You do.
So maybe I do end up intimidating them. God damn. For a total of 5.
Take that. Yes.
You said. You said it was 11 and 5? Correct?
Hold on, actually, I forgot to double the 11, so it should be 18 and 5.
5.
Yeah, and that's all magical. That's the end of my turn.
Both hits are considered magical.
Yep, they're both magic weapons.
Oh, that's gonna hurt the cannons.
So he has resistance. But he's not immune.
Magical weapon.
Resistance, yes.
Isn't it normally resistant to anything except magical?
Yeah, but if it's
It's immune to it's immune basically to everything except magical.
Oh.
we're talking,
But it's
immune to
resistant to magical.
Yeah, I mean that
it's not just any regular Kraken. It's basically a demigod. But that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Olegu better talk fast.
Sorry, I'm at the end of the line.
I'm aware.
Alright. Good.
It would be really dumb for me to jump in the water.
Do you splash?
Gonna look at Olegu, and since there's no wind, it's probably gonna be really easy to hear me. Are you gonna try talking to her?
That was my plan.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my action until after Olegu goes. With
What is
the
going to be your trigger?
intention of, I'm gonna say, give me a sign if you need me under the water to help.
Don't know why I would, but okay.
So if he gives me a sign, I will, and I have enough movement, I will launch myself off of the boat. And then I will use my action to back up what he's saying to Nessie. Because we're going to see if we can't be diplomatic about it.
So you're gonna follow him off?
Yeah, so if he gives me a signal, I will follow him off the boat, and then I will try and help him talk Nessie down.
Alright, Orion. What you gonna do now that you've been flung by a tentacle?
Well. So you're working on this one?
Yep.
Alright.
The one that grabbed you.
How high do I think these tentacles can reach up? Roughly. Because I got a good look at Nessie underwater and like their tentacles.
120 feet.
120 feet all the way up if she was up at the surface. Okay.
Big old boy.
Okay. So I'm hovering about 5 feet from the top of the water. So I'm gonna go up 30 feet, and they're gonna use cunning action to dash to get me up to 65 feet in the air, moving at slight diagonal, if you'll let me, so I can get a little closer.
I want you.
Only like maybe 20 feet closer, and then aiming at the tentacle that he's fighting, going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, you got advantage.
It casts 3 beams. Would I have advantage on all 3 of them?
I think it would just be the first roll, because
First one.
yeah, because you only get a
Does
one
it say
time.
advantage on next attack?
Let me double check.
Or just attack?
That would
roll?
all be the same attack, right?
Oh. You did do full damage. There are certain magical things that it's resistant to, but not for attacks. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Okay, the chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability,
So
or
just
saving
one of
throw,
them.
so it's just the one.
So my first one to hit is a 26 to hit,
That'll hit.
I hope so. Otherwise we're in trouble.
and then a
I think 16 is where you're.
24 to hit,
I can check that. in just a second.
and then a 25 to hit.
Wow.
Yeah, we're really
So they're all above 16.
Okay, so it's going to be 3d10 of force damage. And of course, it's magical. Jeez. So 7 force damage out of 30.
7
Yes.
force damage on Tentacle 7.
Yep, the tentacle that Stratos is currently working on.
So 7 force damage. And
Yep.
it's magical, correct?
Yep.
Alright.
And
It looks like you guys might have scratched it.
that's it.
Artymiz?
So, what am I feeling in my room?
Oh, you felt the tentacles hit the boat.
And then say whack.
And wood came, like, the crunching of wood over your head as, like, the ceiling cracks.
We either ran aground or we're under attack.
And Val screaming her ever-loving head off.
There's that. Stop putting holes in my ship!
I think they got this
You
handled.
damn turtle! I know this is you!
Here, Tiny, hold these vials for me. We're gonna make some things.
Things?
Yeah, well, this one and this one. But keep them away, because if you put them together, they might go poof. Poof! And just black. Are you breathing okay?
Fun.
Well,
Left your child with Artymiz.
He put two
Artymiz
together.
just made things, or Tiny just made things go poof.
guess it's a good thing that I'm just trying to make little mini explosions right now. Didn't hurt you too bad. Here, hold this vial and this one. But put them together.
And he pours one vial into the other.
Turns from like a yellow to like a green, and then foams up a little bit, and then goes back down. Interesting. Okay. That's just what I'm gonna be doing with Tiny, is just combining things. I got extra hands, I'm utilizing it.
Okay. Olegu.
Now, Nessie, why are you attacking our ship? We were literally going to you to see you. What could possibly be the reason for this? While this happens, I'm gonna have my zombies moving the other 2 cannons to the starboard side. How far can they move again?
What?
The cannons. Like, how fast can we move them? If we have 2 zombies moving them?
I don't know that that's a thing that I have.
Last time I did it, I just half movement because it's a heavy object they're moving.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
why you want to do it.
We'll just do half movement.
What is this? Zombies are 30 feet, right? No, they're 20 feet. Alright.
You'll figure they're slow.
10. 10. And my other 2, they'll fire the cannons.
Okay.
Load and fire.
Which tentacles are you firing at?
I'll have them
7.
continue the same one as them.
And just so you guys know, I've just numbered them in consecutively, starting from that one on the left going around.
Alright.
Counterclockwise.
So we have a dirty 19 and a 15 to hit.
The 15 will not hit.
So he's going to take 22 bludgeoning damage from a cannon. Nessie, communication is important. Just tell us what's wrong and we can come to an amicable solution.
You're patronizing the Kraken.
This is a partnership. I help her, she helped me.
Round 2.
Round 2.
Sneaky.
A tentacle comes out of the sky.
Sky?
Yeah. It's coming into the water. It's coming over his head out of the sky. And it wraps around you. I need you to make...
Please not a dex save. Please not a dex save. Or a strength save. Please neither of those saves.
Dex save.
God damn it.
That tracks.
One of these days, one of these die are going to fall into the net.
16?
You just gotta get one of those tables where the
No.
where it
I
just
might have a thing that can help
dips
that. Let me
in,
double check my...
like a pool table.
I mean, my mom has a pool table at her house.
Oh no, it's just ability checks. Right.
Okay. You are now grappled by the tentacle,
Tracks.
and you are ripped down into the water.
It's good that I can breathe water.
I don't think that's a sign I was looking for.
And yep, 7 more tentacles are going to fling themselves at the ship.
What?
That might have been the sign I was looking for.
It's got
They are all
13
going to hit.
tentacles.
So, this ship is going to be hit with 1, 2, 3, 4 tentacles at Kai's ship,
Okay.
each for 33 damage.
So each 18.
And then 1, 2, 3 are going to go at this other ship, also for 33 damage.
You're kidding.
You said 3 for 33? So 3
Oh, I
for
hate
18,
that.
36.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab my eye and get back.
54.
Trying to avoid that. Here we are.
54. But I'm going to pull out the calculator, this will be much easier. That hurts. What's the HP of the hull for your big ship?
432.
Ours is 240.
He's got a
Now
gargantuan
down much
ship.
less.
I like some big.
Yeah, he does.
Ours is also considered gargantuan.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gargantuan is just anything above a 20 by 20 pretty much.
Speaking of, is it Kai's turn?
Yes. I was waiting for their conversation. I was waiting for them to finish their conversation.
Rewind.
So he's going to fire all 3 cannons. He's going to fire them all at tentacle number 1. Not one of those hits.
Uh-huh.
And one's an at one.
Oh.
Oh, there.
He accidentally fires one of these.
Oh god.
No, not that way! Just shoots us.
It's just like a Looney Tunes cartoon where it's like he lights it and actually it spins this way.
That guy's got black stuff over his face.
This is a very flawed situation.
You don't.
No, I do actually say.
So, how far underwater did it pull Olegu? Whenever you're done.
Olegu.
I mean, I can get out.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah. Quite easily, actually.
Mindful counterspell.
No!
Alright, so we do a
Very
roll.
much so.
Everyone within a 20-foot radius of the cannon is going to take half damage.
Which cannon is that?
The green one. Yep.
This one?
Yep.
one
So
that
are
doesn't
you at a
look
20
like
foot? Or is she? Is
No,
Artymiz in
if
20
these
foot?
squares are 10. That should be
Okay.
good.
So you're just outside.
Is
of it.
it kaput?
Yes.
If I can.
It has exploded.
It damaged the shit.
It damages the cannons. Because cannons have their own health.
All right. And moving on, Stratos.
Alright. Making a longsword attack. It's 25 to hit.
That will hit.
I will use another defensive flourish.
Okay.
Beautiful barbarian.
It's gonna be 12 slashing damage.
Magical, correct?
That is correct. And a second attack.
And you're still going at typical number 7?
That is correct.
Yeah, we thought we started with one at a time.
Second hit is an 18.
That will hit.
Let me see if Orion's close enough for me to do that.
Within 100 feet. 120 feet from here.
Where is it?
Pew.
That's gonna be 8 slashing magical.
Okay.
Okay, they just have to be able to hear me. I'm just gonna
Yell loud.
pop my head up.
You're gonna pop your head above the water?
Kind of. I'm gonna use rally.
Oh.
Orion! With your mysterious ways, show this creature what for. Holy shit, you get 12 temporary hit points
Nice.
Heck yeah.
as you
Fuck yeah.
feel invigorated.
Yes. I'll take it. Need it.
And that is the end of my turn.
Alright.
Lynn.
Next up is Lynn.
So this isn't going well.
What do you mean? Well, look, you can still convince her.
That
I
means
was
that
just
I
grabbed so we
have
can have a
to stay.
face-to-face conversation.
Sorry, Tiny.
Sure.
Oh, Lynn's in the water.
Okay.
Splash.
And then just aloud, I'm gonna say, Nessi, whatever he's done to piss you off, I'm sorry. I really, really am. What does he owe you?
Lizzie hasn't responded at all.
I don't haven't said anything.
Yeah, let's hope it's Nessi.
That's my concern.
Can I look to see where the Kraken's face is?
In which case, Nessie should
Under the
sense
boat?
a rival Kraken.
It's turned upside down and its maw is facing the boats.
Can I
2
see if
feet
I
long.
recognize them as Nessie?
We have met Nessie before.
We have.
Up front, up close and first.
Roll history with advantage. History or insight, whichever you prefer.
21.
Yes, this is Nessie.
That's not great.
Oh, well, okay.
There goes that bike.
There goes that small hope, right?
So it's Nessie, whatever he's done, let me know so I can help you help him fix it by making him fix it. I'll try and
She doesn't-
persuade her.
She doesn't respond yet. And persuasion check.
Can I persuade? It's a spicy 31.
That'd be
It's one shy of a nat 20.
Orion.
Which might have been what I needed. But
So how far did Olegu get dragged down? All the way to Nessie's face.
Yeah, so that would probably be about 100 feet underwater. Well, probably more like 50 because there has to be room for them to reach up out of the water.
And do I need to roll anything to determine like what I know about Krakens as into like their desires? Like I know they hoard things, right? They like to hoard gold and hoard those things and treasures. Like it's important to them, right?
Yeah.
insight? Oh, it's Nessie.
Okay.
It's Nessie, and I rolled a 31 to try and persuade her to listen to me.
Alright.
And she did not respond.
Maybe we have to wait till her turn.
Dokie.
Which is fair. Go ahead.
Maybe Nessie's pissed off because Nessie's actually AD. We just misjudged her the whole time.
Also valid.
And you normally give your offerings
Every night, without fail.
from the back of the ship.
Yep.
Just drops it out a window.
Nessie doesn't like it from the rear of the ship.
But we're giving it from the rear.
Oh dear.
Any better.
Oh no.
Yeah. 30, cunning action, dash. 50, 60. Okay. I am going to cast works. Major image. I am concentrating. And I'm going to cast it. It's a 20-foot cube. I can cast it up to 120 feet away. It's going to be right at the back of the ship where he normally throws his gold. It's going to look like just gold, rubies, everything, treasure imaginable is being dumped into the ocean. Major
Oh,
image
dear.
moves. It looks real.
Is
Has
there
all the sounds.
is there a wisdom save
Only
to
if he
see
touches
if
it.
you can see through it?
Only if he touches it. Yeah. Or if he has true sight. He immediately knows it's fake.
I don't know if
So-
that's a true sight.
He finds out it's fake if he touches it.
Within 120 feet, yes.
So would I know that information
But the back
before
of
doing that?
the head, however.
You,
It's
I think
120 feet.
you would know that older krakens, and you suspect that's what
Nessie's older.
Nessie is.
That wouldn't work.
That
It's a
they
good idea,
often
though.
gain true sight.
Damn it.
So valid hypothesis. Fuck.
Because this kraken has done things that other krakens normally would not be
Kraken
able to
is
do.
things you wouldn't believe.
Such as giving people dreams. Because normally krakens could not do that.
Okay, well, so I would know that he has true sight, probably similar to mine. So instead of moving that way, I'm going to move 120 or 60 feet that way using my cunning action to dash. So now I am 180 feet away from this point. So
Okay?
200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So from the center of the ship where she is down there, I'm 250 feet away, and 120 feet from that, I'm going to cast Major Image, and it's going to make splashing noises, and it's going to shine and look like gold is being dumped, and like rubies, diamonds,
Okay.
all that stuff. So she can't see it's fake until she gets 120 feet from it. And I'm trying to entice her, essentially.
Away.
Yeah. At least for a moment so we can do something. I don't know if it'll work or not. But she doesn't roll anything to determine if she's fooled by it. She'll just immediately notice it's not real 120 feet away from it. But it appears 100% real. So that was my turn.
I basically did a coin toss to see if she would
Okay. Alright.
take the bait. So
Hey, I'll take it. It's worth a shot.
Artemis,
I'm gonna melt down some coins with Tiny, and we're gonna get a flower, and we're gonna dip it in gold.
that's what you're working on.
Yep, I don't. They got everything else handled. I am
Do we?
with my potions.
In her defense, she doesn't know what we're dealing with right now.
They'll yell for me if they need my help.
They're all underwater now.
Exactly.
Oh, legit.
Alright, what do I see? I'm underwater now. Paint me a
Kraken.
picture. Uh-huh.
So you see a giant kraken, and you get the feeling that this kraken is very bad.
I got that feeling
as
last
it's
night.
dragging you to its face. And it is going to squeeze you. I want you to make a con save.
Now the question is, are they just squeezing like me as a whole? Because my shell has advantage for con saves. It's gonna be a 19.
You are going to take
How much did the Mezzalon pay, Nessi?
Hopefully not more than
you're
20
going to take
feet
all
worth
of 5
treasure.
100 damage.
force damage if
Bludgeoning.
you're being crushed.
I think it's technically bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. Okay, so you're going to take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Not as bad as I thought it was
But
good.
your shell doesn't crack.
I don't want 5 HP, I want 5 damage.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna use my free action to have my zombies continue to attack the tentacle. Boop. Boop.
Come on, Maddie.
Boop. That's gonna be four shots at the same tentacle they've been attacking. Alright, so we have one nat 20. We have a dirty 20. We have a 16 and a 22.
Repeat.
We have a natural 20, a dirty 20, a 16, and a 22.
They all hit.
Fantastic. So that's going to be a... I'll just give you the total because I feel like that'll be easier for you. The total will be 110 damage from all 4 cannons.
On which...
The same tentacle they've been attacking. If it does anything.
Okay, so... There's a special thing that has to happen.
If it would have died before all the cannons would have hit, the other ones would have switched targets.
Okay, that's good to know, so maybe this thing doesn't happen. So, Tentacle 7 is out. And it only took 59 damage.
So that would have been the nat 20 and one other cannon.
Okay.
So they would have switched to whatever this one is,
That'd be
and that would have
6.
taken 44.
This one's gone.
Yep.
Ooh.
That took a lot of damage to get one tentacle.
Hey, but we did.
That's why we gotta start going for the head.
They're not magical, crap. Okay. Okie doke.
Alright, that was just my free action. Now, Olegu is gonna look Missy in her big, beautiful blues.
Oh! I forgot to look at your reactions.
That
Forget
sucks.
you, Solemn. Those sweet baby blue eyes.
Big baby blues.
Baby, I'm sorry.
Baby,
Okay.
it's cold outside.
Nobody hit the tentacle holding you, so we're okay.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Nessie's big, beautiful baby blues and say, "Dear God, why? Why do you hurt us so?"
What's your turn?
I still have my actions. All I've done is a free action to talk to her. Please, just talk to me. I'll give you whatever you want. We're literally going to you. All I wanted to do was give you a great big ton of money and take a few dead bodies. That's all. And then I'm going to hold an action to Misty Step if she tries to eat me.
Just to eat you.
Yes.
It's a good flush off.
No thanks.
Round 3.
I do not suffer liars.
When the fuck have I lied? When have I cheated?
Promises.
I literally have not broken a single promise.
She's going to attempt to crush you again.
The sooner you admit that you were wrong, the better this might get.
That's going to be another 19.
It's a +1.
It's a +1. Listen, I have a +0/+0 for strength and dex, a +1 for con, but +9 for intelligence, +7 for wisdom, and +5 for charisma.
Nice.
Your mental stats are
Mental stats, on
point.
point. Physical stats, in the toilet.
per usual.
Yes.
And then the Kraken moves.
Is that another
Moves.
5 damage?
Huh?
Is that another 5 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. And I rolled earlier, and there's actually a thing that says that you just take a base damage of 9.
I like the 5 better.
As long if I don't crush you.
I'm not crushed yet.
Alright. And the Kraken finally comes out from the water, and it comes up in front of the ships. And as it raises, you guys watch the water roll away, and storm clouds come in as it reaches the top of the water, and a storm starts.
Does that mean we
And
can sail?
all terrain within 600 feet of the Kraken is considered difficult terrain.
So the Kraken doesn't respond to my spicy 31 persuasion.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, just checking.
And it announces to everyone while it holds Olegu up. And so now Olegu's, all the tentacles need to shift. You took the one that's gone, right?
Yep.
So all the tentacles are now going to shift. So these 3 are actually going to come up over here. You're held up in front of everyone there, as you are.
I'm not even resisting.
Like, could you resist?
I could. I could magically make myself go away.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 8. Because 7 is dead.
Oh, yeah.
But yes. Okay. And the Kraken makes an announcement.
Now hear this. Now hear this.
Taps the wine glass.
May I have your attention, please?
I don't think that needs to be said. Olegu's being held up.
He's the.
Knock, 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 knock.
No, it's your shell.
Hear ye, hear ye.
I will not allow liars to continue. I was promised gold and statues. Now you all must suffer for this lying fool.
What did I promise gold and statues? I promised gold. I have lots of gold.
You two.
Yeah.
Your time thing. I'm gonna make you to force roll.
A what roll?
Force roll.
Yes. So it makes you do a roll, correct? Wait,
I don't know. I don't
blessing.
think I ever got the feat.
did you never get the feat?
You said you were going to create it, but I don't remember you doing it or not.
What's the feat called?
We never got it. She said.
It's the blessing. It was one of the blessings in your cup. I did not create it.
So what? So you tell us what the.
What do you need?
Well, let's you just let me know what you
I'm
need.
pulling it up.
We're gonna force this.
Let's do it. Come
Use the force.
on.
That's not how the force works.
Okay, you guys are going to roll a d20.
Yeah. My favorite.
Let's try this die.
I'm waiting to hear what we're rolling it for.
Just roll a straight d20.
Oh, okay.
What if mine are gay? Is that okay? Sorry.
Mine's bi.
Mine's a little twisted.
And you can add your wisdom modifier.
Oh God,
Is that good or bad?
that's bad. Stratus has been damaged mentally. 12.
12.
4.
That's bad. That's worse.
No, that's above average.
Went from-
That's worse.
From 13 to 12.
I had a plus 0.
Go figure if you die multiple times, it does stuff to your psyche.
Went from 4 to 4. Wait, what is your wisdom?
It's a 9.
Has it been going down each time?
Maybe.
Who's to say?
Oh, I think we're getting a special message.
No, I'm writing a note
Never mind.
to remind
Not that
myself.
special.
Fuck Alex and Zach.
What did you roll?
12.
12. Okay, so you just barely made something.
Nice.
So you get a
It's my life
brief
story.
vision of Olegu and Nessi speaking. And you vaguely make out Olegu talking about a statue, but you can't make out specifically what he's saying. And it's on a ship you've never seen before that this conversation occurs.
Okay. Alright.
You see it in my dreams.
Conversations. I don't get anything. I
You don't get
presume.
anything.
Yeah. I'm just trying to dazzle her with gold. What is he over here?
Kai,
Uh-huh.
sorry, Olegu, is going to fire at the tentacle because he wants to get you down.
Oh, well, that's nice of him.
Oh, you're gonna get squished.
Oh, that's nice of him. That's good. It's good.
Be grateful he misses both.
Just never that once.
And Stratos.
Stratus, you're down.
You're down, Stratus, now.
How many times have we killed Stratos now?
Only twice.
I'm still at full health.
Did it again.
Do I
This
help?
campaign.
Do I help Olegu? Or do I leave him to his fate? God damn you,
Has
Stratus.
Olegu's
You
time
need me
finally
for this
come?
next confrontation.
Yeah, we do.
Do
I'm
you?
integral to that plan.
Alright.
As it currently stands.
You need my bags of holding and my undead.
The
Alright.
devil you know over the devil you don't. The next character he creates would be more unhinged.
Yeah, I don't want to give her this, but let's see how this goes. Give it to her.
Yeah, like this.
rise above like the water, like where she could see me and hear me. Nessi, I know of what deal you speak with Olegu with. He doesn't remember because the timelines have been broken. But I received a vision. I have a counter offer. What of a sword, one of a kind, a sword of kings, a kingdom long destroyed from the Feywild, as an offering. You can take my father's sword, King Regis Odisberg.
Okay,
Fallen.
so you're gonna hear this now.
Oh, now you lied because he's not your dad.
Can I make a persuasion check?
Yes.
Which die? Not the llama die.
The llama die treats me a lot better than it does you.
Luck. I'm gonna use lucky.
Like a Furton? Or you actually have
I
lucky?
do have lucky after dying so many times.
Are you gonna use like a Fortana?
It's no action. Lucky is something you can do, I think, multiple times.
I'll use luck of Fortana this time.
Come on. Come on!
That's better.
Force
That's
it.
what persuasion is.
What's your persuasion?
Oh boy. 26.
Nice.
And that's what I say.
Lynn.
So is it all difficult terrain, even the ocean? Even with swim speed?
So I won't really know how she responds until her turn. Is that what's going on?
Well, so technically, I think
Underwater?
Underwater wouldn't be necessarily?
correct. And you need to check your character sheet because I think there's a caveat about
I'm pretty sure
when
that
water
difficult-
becomes difficult terrain.
Yeah, I don't think.
I think you ignore that,
Yeah, yes, I agree. I'm pretty sure.
but I want you to triple check for me because I don't want to. And it's not for Zordon to know too.
Since Atlantis is technically removed from the material world, does that mean it's on a different plane?
Do not bear Lynn Chats.
Technically same plane? Okay.
Do not take penalties or disadvantage while moving in water. Okay. So,
I will say when you're at surface level, it'll be difficult terrain, but if you're traveling under the waves, it is not.
I'm gonna travel under the waves, and I'm gonna swim up to Nessie. And I'm gonna pop up. And I'm gonna be like, would I have been able to hear Zordon's speech?
I said it pretty loud.
Yes.
Well, I'm a bard. I can project.
The timelines got real weird for a minute there. There were people trying to do stuff, and
Do you know this?
I think she's just backing up whatever he
I'm
says.
backing him up, but also Tiny has given me enough clues to know that something isn't right. So I may not know what it is, but I remember them saying that there was somebody else in the room with us and that they weren't there. So the vast majority of this is like, something's not right. I'm gonna be very, very vague. We're gonna focus on Olegu being the problem. Sorry, Olegu. The timelines got messed up. Something's not right. I don't even know what. I still don't know what time really is anymore. It's a strange soup, not unlike the ocean. If Olegu lied to you, then he is deeply and profoundly apologetic for the turmoil it is causing in his life right now and yours. We would love to make this better for you by working with some really talented artisans to commission a great statue. It's gonna take time, but he has the gold, and he's willing to do this for you.
I do my best.
Can I try and persuade him?
Yes.
It's not as good as the first time, but it's 25. Okay.
Alright.
Continuing my illusion.
Gotta wait till you get there.
I'm continuing my illusion because I can move it up to 120 feet, so I'm having it slowly look like just a shit ton of gold, rubies, sapphires, diamonds, everything, and I don't have to do an action to do that.
Just concentration.
Yep, just concentrating to move it. So as my action, minor illusion, like 30 feet towards it, to make a noise of gold coins hitting each other. To like add to the effect to make it more loud to try to get our attention. That's it.
Artymiz?
Would I have heard all this going on?
You would have heard some screaming, but you're in a room, so no. You definitely felt the tentacles hitting the ship. Not knowing that they were tentacles, just the ships were...
How many flowers would you say I would have been able to dip by now?
6.
Okay. I'm gonna take the flowers outside, see Nessie.
See the storm.
Yes. I'm obviously gonna feel the storm first from the boat shifting. And hold the flowers up to her. Let us go, and I'll give you these rare golden flowers that nobody else has because I'm the sole creator of these.
I really hope you gave one to Tiny.
There's an orchid, a lavender lily blossom.
Olegu.
You heard what they said. It's true. I have no idea what you're talking about. But I got gold to give you. We can make a statue for you if that's what you want. Solid gold. Picking up what you're wanting. That can be arranged. They have a whole city out made out of gold. Why not a statue?
It's nothing less than you deserve.
It's nothing less than you deserve.
Nessie's head whips over to the golden jewels that are
Does they smell like her
falling. Looks down at you, and then looks at you too. You give me this. Referring to the gold coming over on the side.
I think all of our heads just automatically turn, and it's like, oh, that's a lot.
I'm not sure how much you guys get at this point. 'Cause I'm really far away.
I'm sorry, my eyes aren't what they used to. What is that?
My eyes are what you
And
used
right
to.
now it's all underwater.
You're younger, you.
Yeah.
Moving underwater.
Yeah, I got gold for you.
Statue.
That will take time. We have to have it custom built for you.
Good artisans take time.
It's worth it in the end.
I know some really good people that will find somebody great.
You can have
really
these
excited.
flowers.
You know, I'm in constant communication with you. I will keep you updated. Keep in mind, we gotta find the perfect guy. One year? Perfect.
Okay.
Beautiful.
We'll start commissioning tonight.
It better start within the moon.
Okay.
That can be arranged, but let us start with paying you a handsome deposit and removing some of the cluttered skeletons from your home so that way you can fit more gold for the statue.
Oh. That might take more than a year, but we could get you multiple statues instead.
You see, Nessie, the issue is you are so gorgeously giant, there's not that much gold in this realm.
I believe there's not enough gold
Persuasion,
in the world.
Deception.
Can I assist?
That's
Deception
gonna
or
be
persuasion, whichever was higher.
that's gonna be a luck of Fortana right there.
Can I help him?
Yes.
So you can roll with advantage.
Oh dear.
I needed it. That's much better. Alright, so that's gonna be a good old dirty 30.
Woo! One of us is being entirely sincere.
You.
Me.
Her!
You are my sons. You make sure he brings it or I come.
I mean, like, that's valid. I am kind of throwing my own life here at stake. I promise you, he will be actively working on it, and we're going to find the best craftspeople we can. I cannot promise that it's going to be the size of you, because as Olegu did point out, you are so voluptuously large that I don't think there's enough gold on this plane of existence, nor like the next 3 buffering it. But we're gonna do our very best. Large and in charge.
Huge even. But not gargantuan like you. There's not enough gold.
And it might have to come in pieces. Like, just thinking about how we're going to transport it. We're going to make it work. And he will give you nightly updates.
I shall go get my gold. And she promptly drops Olegu into the water, but heads straight for the gold. Fuck.
It's working.
Oh no.
Kind
What
of
did she just say about lying?
Yes.
What did she just say about lying?
Start emptying out your gold, Olegu.
Stratus?
Okay, so she's heading that way.
It's working.
Yep. She's about to go collect the gold that she thinks you guys just offered to her.
That's right.
Which is funny because we can't even see what he did.
Nope. And as she dives into the water, it starts to clear, but you guys get the feeling that she's not really gone. And you know she's not. You know that she's headed for the gold.
Definitely know she's.
I'm going to get on deck. Oh boy.
Just curious to see how you guys do with this.
And pulling out my sack of 190 gold. I'll do 202. And I just toss it as far as I can. Yeah. So that way she has something.
Lynn?
I'm literally going to yell,
You should stop cackling.
Nessi, I don't know where you're going. Olegu's gold is on him. And then I am also going to pull out, fuck you, Olegu, 4,000 gold pieces.
What?
And essentially be like, and I have a contribution as well because I appreciate the fact that you're letting us live. Can I try and persuade her?
Yes.
One of these are getting a nat 1 and lose all our progress.
17 plus 12.
It's not this one.
It's not this one. 29.
Okay.
4,000 gold pieces from my personal stash for you.
Alright,
Oh,
that's...
Tiny's not gonna like that.
Oh, I know.
You just keep me.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Alright,
worry.
sorry.
Making it fall down farther as it continues. I don't know any of this. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know any of the deal they're making. I'm like really far away from the ship right now.
Yes, I know.
And
Evens or odds?
I'm even moving farther away from the ship and kind of like making sure it goes down
Evens or
nice
odds?
and far. Well, I'm odd, so odd.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just say it. Come and get it, big girl. It's right here.
well,
so I'm gonna keep it.
As soon as she brought up Tiny, I wanted to put my hood up to kind of hide him behind my neck. I don't think she wanted the golden flowers. But where did she go?
That's the concern.
Well,
And you guys see Orion doing this, so you suspect that Orion's got something going on, you just don't know what.
It's exciting. It's the first
Tell
time
him
ever
to
used
stop.
major aid.
should we, get to land then?
Well, we still have
Well,
to
she's
We're
fly.
distracted.
days away from land.
We still have to get the bodies for the Trojan horse.
Trojan crux. Crux
Well,
would like to Trojan
I'm going back
Troy.
in my room to make some more potions.
Olegu?
Can you cast message?
No. But I can do one better. I am going to, I have that one prepped, right? Please I have that one prepped. Please I have that one prepped. Oh, thank
Now
God.
broke.
I am going to dimension door to right next to Crux.
Alright.
Orion. Whichever one you fucking are.
I am 5 feet above the water hovering. So
I'm going to be like right below you. Dimension door, like, what are you doing? Oh, fuck. Stop it. Stop it right now.
It's working.
We made a deal.
she's
She thinks that's
coming.
real.
Okay, it's wasting my turn.
You can stop
You
concentrating.
can't stop concentration.
Concentration, you can stop at any moment.
At any moment,
Yeah.
persuade me. Severus is loving this.
Sounds to be more interested in a deal. Persuasion is a 15.
It's not a terrible roll.
You do insight.
Insight. Yeah, okay. Let's not concentrate.
Take fucking breath. And then,
Hey, you're no longer grappled.
I am no longer grappled.
So, I don't know if that's going to make her more happy, because it just vanishes.
What I am going to do, though, is take my bag of holding, tip it upside down, and hold open.
How much gold?
10,000.
With the 4,000? and
No,
then
the
200.
4,000 is with me.
And she just offered.
I offered it.
Oh.
I did not like dump it in the ocean.
Oh.
Oh, mine's 10,000 gold just straight.
Plus the 200 that I threw in the ocean.
And I guess I
and
also
Nessie,
have...
like... Alright, is that it?
And it's that and 9 silver pieces.
So Nessie dives for it, and you watch as Nessie, like, sucks it all up. And there's, like, this mini whirlpool as it sucks up all the gold, and then it flips around, and it dashes back to the ship. And a tentacle comes out and just snatches your pouch.
You took the bag of holding? It's empty.
It's also
Why?
a magic item.
I need this to get gold to you.
She didn't take yours.
No,
Oh.
she
She
took
took-
my pouch.
She dashed back to the
okay,
ship
I'm
and then
tracking
reached
now.
out.
The 4,000 that I promised her that I'm now going to get out of you.
That was all I had on me.
That's all you had on you. That's not all that you have.
You don't know.
I was gambling right beside you.
You have no idea how much I made or lost.
No, but I know you have more money.
I know.
You would have come out of the casino with a chest.
I had 4 bags of holding. I didn't come out of the casino with anything visible.
But I was gambling at the same time that you were at various points while we were there.
Various points.
Yeah, I know.
So, anyway, she then proceeds to snatch up the other bag. Her head pops above the water and she stares you down. Make sure he does it.
On his life.
Don't come back with my child.
That's valid.
And then it turns and swims away. And as it swims away, the ocean seems to clear up. It's a nice blue. You can actually see into the ocean again. And you can see the many shipwrecks below you. The many shipwrecks.
Well, that'll be able to get what you need. Honestly, that could have gone a lot worse.
That's where we're going to leave it tonight.
Oh, I know you made no such deal. I am letting you know you owe me 4,000 gold pieces.
You can check my person.
I won't check your person, I'll check your room.
You can check my room.
Or your other bags of holding. Your 4 bags of holding
And
that
they're
you
all
came
on
out
me.
of the casino. But yeah, you still owe me. Well, that was delightful. I wonder how many more times we can talk our way out of a situation with Nessie.
You've made a couple of close calls.
We've had
That's for
some
sure.
really high persuasions on that one.
Well, that was your
Or a
saving
nat
grace.
1 and then insight check, by the way.
I saw that on your dice.
Yep.
I was like,
I drop it.
that's nice.
Spicy 31. And dirty 30.
I'll go classic dirty 30.
I gotta tell you, it feels really nice to be at a point where we have ability modifiers to like be able to score in learning. That makes me really happy. And
It's been a while since we've had that.
Tiny is gonna be really upset at me considering I gave away 4,000 gold.
You've been had some.
Yeah, you get to deal with that.
I get to deal with that.
Yes. Some unintentional.
That's right. Some of them.
Okay, don't bring your D6s.
D6s.
Elizabeth, do we need a picture of the map?
No.
Okay.
Because you're not going to have to deal with that again.
Woo! Here.
At least not here. And you guys get to deal with prep for the siege next week.
I did do math. The average weight for a skeleton is 25 pounds.
Okay. Oh, just so that...
For the bags of holding.
So how did you guys feel about that one?
Stressed.
I sent you a question.
Who?
See if I can send you an answer. Or she can answer one too. It's an interesting yes or no.
It was a tie.
It was indeed.
I love that she just had to lose 10,000 gold though. Not to mention however much you're gonna have to pay for the statue.
I got a year. Oh
You got a month to get it started.
Lynn's gonna be on you. Lynn is going to be on top of it. She's making a list of tradespeople to contact as we speak.
Kai's got to have some sort of connections.
Well, when we were...
It'll be interesting to explain that why we just got attacked. It's him.
Yeah, well, but while we were in the city of, like, the Sea Dwarves, since we were there for 5 weeks, we spent a lot more time, like, getting to know the city. And I have a feature that allows me to, like, seek out the best craftspeople.
Nice.
So, I feel like I could argue that I made some really good connections, and I know, like, a few really good statue makers.
I think the city for Toronto would be a better place because it's a city made out of gold. And they owe us.
We are going to be sending to them, though.
Sorry, I don't have that capability.
Yeah, you do.
I don't have sending.
What do you have instead?
So,
Message?
yes and no?
No.
Makes sense.
You still have all those 4 things of arcane life, right?
Nope.
You don't?
They've been used.
Roll insight 4 times.
I need my dice back.
I liked that. You still have that, right? No, that was used.
When we eventually do the game breakdown at the end, remind me to give you guys the stats on Nessi.
Yeah.
Just because I want to show you guys.